Eric, you've been quiet.
What, movie?
Yeah.
What's your favorites?
My favorites?
Oh, well, you want to put you on the spot.
Not something average. Just throw a good movie
Nothing
title out
mainstream.
there.
Don't say anything basic.
Nothing
Yeah.
mainstream.
I'm gonna judge you really hard on what you say right now.
Me too. Everybody's judging you.
And
The
we're all
whole
waiting.
world's
Everyone's
listening to
judging.
you
We're all
on this
waiting.
podcast right now,
We're
Eric.
all waiting.
The whole
man.
world.
Whole state of Florida.
Favorite? That's fucking rough, man.
No, not a favorite.
Just
Just
say the
one,
Cat in the
one
Hat.
of your
It's safe.
favorites. Just
It's safe.
like something good that you watch that's not fucking mainstream, like Star Wars or
District
you know,
9.
like,
Okay.
District 9 was a really good movie.
It is a good movie.
I think the underlining tones of the movie were missed by the majority of the people who watched it.
All right, another movie that we
Little
discussed
mainstream.
already.
Interesting.
Yeah, you already
Mainstream
discussed
is
that
still
last
good. I'm
week,
just
Eric.
kidding.
Stop being basic. Come on.
What?
Throw out something. We discussed that last time we talked. Come on. Throw
Did
out
you?
something else. Yeah, we did. We
I don't
talked
think
about
we
that.
haven't talked about
Yeah,
District 9.
District 9 was the
Me,
one
Corey,
movie he
and
paid.
Dalton.
It's
That's
been a
like the
really
first
long
one
time.
he
You
was
and Dalton
last
had a
time.
conversation about District 9.
Yeah.
And Eric, how the damn? Eric, that's
Because
still
I didn't watch
mainstream.
it,
I'm just
remember?
kidding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I never watched that movie, so.
It's a good movie. You should watch it.
What's another movie, Eric? Drop another one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, man.
Drop another one.
Drop another one.
I got too many. I know.
You know what? Predators. It came out in
The
like
new one?
the new.
All right,
Oh,
hey,
no.
all right,
Yeah.
there's Predator.
no.
All right, Predator.
That shit was badass.
Predator.
I
The
wasn't
first
a
one
fan.
has Arnold Schwarzenegger. The second one has Danny Glover, and that's epic as fuck. And it's in the city of LA and shit.
Oh, I
And
like
then
that. Yeah, that one
Predators,
that's my
The second one's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The first one's fire. Have you seen the first one, Eric?
Yes.
The,
Yeah.
the
Corey.
Predator laughs
Eric,
at
don't
him.
lie to me.
Yes, no,
don't
I'm
lie
serious.
to me, motherfucker.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
A long
Okay.
time ago, but yes.
Corey, do you like the old Predators? I know, like.
I think I watched Predator 2. And I just watched scenes from the other ones. No, the
They're
black.
kinda
I watched the
cheesy,
one
but
with the
they're
black
epic.
chick. It was like the black chick.
Oh,
It was like
Alien versus Predator. That one's fire as fuck.
Okay, yeah,
That one's fire as
That's the
fuck.
one I
Yeah, I
watched.
just saw the newest one on.
I'm not gonna lie, the Alien movies are cool.
Really?
That
Oh.
other chick.
All right, that's
Hey,
Hey,
all
that
right.
was a fucking
Here we go.
crazy
With
movie.
Matthew
Dude,
McConaughey.
Dude, the
Yeah,
fucking
that
the ending, like that was some
Blew
wild
my
fucking
mind.
shit.
blew my
I saw it
mind.
twice in theaters.
Interdimensional fucking beings, dog.
All right, Corey.
No, it was Future
honestly,
Humans.
Corey, here's a movie only.
Future Humans
I know you
figured
know.
out how to manipulate time, so they went back and created that wormhole for us.
Corey.
And then they put the, what is it called, the Tesseract or whatever, the bookcase and all that.
Yeah.
They put that in the middle of the black hole so Matthew McConaughey could find it, so he can manipulate time back for himself.
Okay.
So he could send back all the
I didn't catch that
coordinates
part.
and
Yeah, I
change
didn't
the
either.
watch into Morse code that his daughter,
Yeah.
who then
Yeah.
becomes a
Yeah.
scientist, can find it and then take those answers and figure out the gravity equation that the old man could never figure out.
What the fuck?
And then she throws all her papers at people, and then everybody's like, "Why did she just throw all of her papers at us? That's really rude."
And then and when he finally got back, like to the portal, like she was an old lady, like in a bed, like that was the saddest thing ever, dude.
That was pretty sad.
I
Yeah.
don't, that, it was,
like
Could you imagine?
that was Matthew McConaughey. That was one of his like best movies, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that was a good movie.
That really
That's
was
one of my favorite
fucking
Christopher
Corey,
Nolan
it was
Alright.
like, honestly, I feel like that movie like could actually be true, like shit like that, like with the you know,
Good.
Corey,
There could be a blight that hits
Here's
us
a
and just
movie
like
only me and you
all of
have
a sudden,
seen.
you
yeah.
know, with the paranormal, you know, like the fifth dimensional beings, or you know, like or as you say, future humans. You know, but I don't see why future
Alex
humans
Jones.
would be morphed like the shape they like. They're purposely
Yeah.
shaped to
Alex
look like
Jones.
aliens, like
Yeah.
Alex
they like to
Jones.
make, look like
You
a
know
fifth
that.
dimensional
Alex
being.
Jones. I love Alex Jones.
Alex
yeah.
Jones, Eddie Bravo.
I just saw he was on. You guys know Steven Crowder's videos?
Here's a movie only me and Corey have
he-
seen.
Alex
I don't
was on
think
one
you've
of
seen
them.
it. I know for a fucking fact Eric hasn't seen it. Volcano. That's old.
Fuck you, Kate.
With Tommy Lee
It's
Jones.
so long since I watched that.
You don't know
movie.
my life.
It's
That movie
stupid, but
was-
it's kind of cool.
It had a bad vibe, in my opinion. Like,
Oh,
like,
okay,
it's
what
like
was
one of
it
those bad
about?
vibe
I don't think I've
movies.
seen it.
It's about like an island that has a volcano, obviously. Like,
I think it's in LA. No, it's in LA.
The plot is
I was
fucking
waiting for the
Yeah,
volcano.
yeah, doesn't like volcanoes start sprouting or some shit? And, like,
It
places?
takes place in LA. And it's about the La Brea tar pit. Or
It's
whatever,
been
like-
so long.
I don't know.
watched
It's
that when
kind
I
of
was a
stupid,
kid, like,
but they
so
filmed it just
my
right. to
mindset
where
was
you
all the way
followed
there,
it.
you know.
Okay.
They filmed it just right to where you followed
When was it made?
It's like a '90s movie. The best movies came out in the '90s.
True.
You gotta admit. Bro.
Yeah, you're right, because fucking geysers and start erupting from the
Yeah.
streets.
Is there anybody
and
you know
start
in
like
it?
open up
There was a
cracks
cool
and,
movie.
like,
I'm not gonna lie. It was a bad vibe, but it was kind of cool. Remember the train and shit, and the dude.
it was alright.
Would you recognize anybody in it? Or,
All right, Speed.
Or nah?
Speed was pretty
Speed.
cool. Oh, Speed. Oh, we talking about with Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
That was a badass movie.
We didn't mention that
I
last
hate
time.
when his
That's
friend
a good
got
idea.
killed when they're in the house and the bombs
Did
in
you
the
see
house.
both of
That
them?
was
Speed
fucked
1 and
up.
2?
Yeah, and 2's on the cruise ship.
Oh,
I think they
goodness.
made a-
Yeah, I heard
everything,
Speed 2 is
bro.
I think they made a
horrible.
3, but like, it wasn't
I
with
ain't never seen
Keanu
it,
Reeves in
so.
the third. Was it Keanu Reeves in the second too?
I think
I
it was
don't
only in the
know.
first one. The second one, I
Yeah,
think
the
they
second
changed
one
I
did
think
have
the
it.
one-
Yeah, the
They
second one
changed,
had a different
yeah,
guy.
they went a
Yeah,
different
you're
way.
right.
The first one's legendary though. I'm
Yeah,
not
the
gonna
first
lie.
one was
That's
good.
a cool. Hey, Point Break. With
Ooh,
Keanu
Point Break's a
Reeves.
good one,
He
yeah.
jumps.
Point
Remember-
Break was such an aspiring
Did you-
movie. I feel like
the new
honestly.
one or the old
That's
one?
what I felt
The
like
new
that
one or
night
the
when I was
old one?
tripping. Like I felt like I could master like nature, like how they did in Point Break. Their whole point was like in that was a spiritual enlightenment to master nature. Like,
I never saw it all the way through. Actually,
You're talking about the second one.
Dude,
The
I've
second
seen
one
the
was
chase-
filmed
the foot chase
amazing.
scene.
All right, the second one I'm talking about. Yeah.
The first one's
second
cool,
one
'cause
was
Keanu
way
Reeves
better.
jumps out of the
Yeah.
plane
I feel
without
like
a fucking parachute
first
after
one,
Patrick Swayze.
the first one was
died. Patrick
classically.
Swayze's legendary.
Look, the first one was classically good, and the scenes of it and everything, the acting was beautiful. But the second one had 10 times more meaning to it, and I feel like
Yeah, the
that's
second one-
That's
yeah,
when it's like when
second
I
one
feel like
interesting.
yeah when I
I
wanted to kill that
second one
alligator,
did.
just like mastering nature, like becoming like one with it, just knowing that we're human and we can, like we've done that for centuries when we're like before, like we used to be like now we're fucking afraid to go in the woods because snakes, or people or shit like that. Like we wouldn't know what the fuck to do in situations. Like we're terrified of fucking alligators. Oh, there's an alligator. Like yeah, of course.
Man, we're
there's a fucking
Floridians. We're not.
yeah, we're not, but like a
Okay.
lot of people are, like a lot of this, like people in America, we're being so
alligators,
transformed into
crocodiles.
something we're not. They're taking away our primal instincts and our primal like selves, like
Yeah.
by the evolution, technology, and everything. We're becoming so reliant on them. Rather, so when all this shit goes down, electric goes out, and everything,
Well-
we're not gonna know what to do.
Just this morning, actually, I heard on the radio that they were saying that millennials are going camping, like more than ever.
Or going camping?
Yeah,
or that?
and actually, I myself, I just took my work van.
They're going to the
went
woods to do
camping.
drugs.
At least they're getting out
They're
there.
going to the woods to do drugs.
Camping, staying at a campsite ain't fucking camping. Camping's going in the woods and finding a badass spot and like pitching a tent. You could go to a campsite.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what
just,
people are doing.
Wait. It's the summer now. It's the rave season, party season, club season. Like no, not club.
But
season,
you gotta admit, on a daily basis,
It's the
though,
concert season.
We are
Everybody's
10 times more reliant
everybody's
on
on
our
drugs and
technology.
stuff. They want to be in the woods going.
Like,
I don't think it's that entirely.
we're relying on
I know,
food.
I'm just making a joke.
Oh,
Think
okay.
about it.
I know, I'm
Think
fucking
about it.
up.
When you're hungry, you might go to fast food. When you're hungry, you cook something at home. That
Yeah.
shit you got from home is bought from a store. That shit's
Oh, you're talking about like
refrigerated.
people don't know like the
they
hard
don't.
stuff.
They don't know
like,
the basic instincts
like
on how to
how
survive.
to skin an animal. Like,
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't know what the fuck to do. Like if all electric went down, say fucking we got hit with a what's it called? One of those
Electromagnetic storm.
No.
You be going like fishing and stuff
Or,
like that.
or I know what you're talking about. Out of the sun, the fucking
No, no.
solar
Back to the
wind.
movies.
Yeah, dang it.
No, we talking about whatever.
It's
I
like
know,
the thing,
I love
it's the thing you
movies,
get in
bro.
Black Ops.
He's
where
like,
you
oh,
shoot
an EMP?
Yeah, an EMP. Like, what if we were hit with like a massive
Oh, that
EMP
would
type
suck.
deal, and all like fast foods, everything, food's rotting in the stores. Like you can't cook like stuff like that. I mean, we
Yeah.
got canned foods and stuff that we could heat over fire, but
There's
on
gonna be
the-
a
when
lot of
that
canned
runs
food,
out,
so that's convenient.
like, what are we gonna do? We're
Probably
so
enough
reliant.
canned food actually to survive our lifetimes, until we,
But I
get
mean,
killed by some
at the same
random
time-
people on the street or something.
It could be a good thing because of the fact, like that's kind of savage. Like that back in those days, it was savage and that primal instinct.
Yeah.
Like it comes with savagery. You have to kill another being. Like in order like to live,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like now we're like don't have to live like that, but when it comes down to that,
The animal is still being killed regardless to put.
yeah,
food
the
in
animals
or
are being fucked up. Definitely.
I just don't like.
Do you go hunting?
Yes, I do, but
Oh, okay.
but now like I honestly like I don't even like it anymore. I used to when I was when pretty grown up, but now I just kind of I don't need that. Like honestly, like I could go to the store and get food.
Yeah.
Like we have those means to go get food. Like so, I feel like it's just meaningless to kill that animal. Like when I don't need to. I feel like like in the God's universe, like God's eye, like something. I feel like. Back then, it was okay because they had to do that. But now that we got the means to all this food, I don't feel like killing animals like is right. Like when you don't have to. Like I mean, granted, deer jerky is great. My mom used to like, I love deer jerky,
yeah.
dude. That's the best. Like venison. Oh my gosh, but
Oh yeah, that is good.
yeah, dude.
I've had that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it's like the best.
yeah, but like I
My
don't
mom
feel
used to
like,
go
I was
hunting.
friend to bring
I
bags
just don't
of it
feel
to school
right,
every
bro.
day, and he'd
There's
just
this
hook me
one
up
like
with a
one
bag.
time I went hunting and like we're doing a type of style where pretty much a group of hunters would go on one side of the woods and they would all storm through the woods and try to push out the deer from like those woods onto the other side, and I'd be sitting there waiting on the other side waiting for the deer to come out. Well, they pushed out this mother, the big doe, biggest doe I ever killed, like bigger than any fucking buck my stepdad's killed down here. Like that doe was like, that's how big the side there is in Ohio. Well, he came running out and I shot her in the side, got shot.
Dang.
She was down on the ground and she was like trying to crawl away, and I like ran up and shot her in the back of the neck. And like nowadays, like I just don't feel right doing that, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I can do it, but I just don't feel right. I'm a great shot though, great.
I'm sure. I just went skeet shooting for my dad's birthday.
I seen that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that was
That
fun,
was
bro.
dope.
That was
That shit
fun.
looks so fucking dope.
You get two of them flying at you. You gotta shoot both of them. It's fun. You get both of them too. It's a good feeling.
I bet
It's
it
a good
is.
feeling.
Squirrel hunting's
Yeah,
fun.
You're right, like, look at me, what's up?
Squirrel hunting's
John
honestly
Mark
probably-
that down.
Like, I'm John Wick.
Yeah, what's
hunting's
up?
Squirrel hunting's the funnest type of hunting I ever did. Like, I'd rather squirrel hunt than deer hunt. Squirrel hunting, like, you're just going in the woods, and every squirrel you see, you're sitting there with a 22. Pop! Like, we used to eat squirrel, dude. I used to eat squirrel. Shit,
Yeah.
we cut it out. That shit's actually pretty good, honestly.
Yo, I got so mad when I was.
Greasy.
I've
I was
only went,
living
I've only
in-
went coyote hunting. My bad.
Oh, you're
all.
fine.
In Billings, Montana, I used to live there. I used to go coyote hunting with like my dad and his coal miner friends. They would just give me a gun. They'd have a gun. They'd have like a speaker that made like the coyote sounds and shit.
Dang, that's cool.
We never caught shit, never shot shit, but like they went and did that and we drank. We do that shit. It was crazy.
I was
Never
gonna
caught
say,
shit though.
when I lived on Lake Geneva, though, somebody like was just driving in our backyard on a golf cart. We had like a big property, obviously, 'cause it's on a dried up lake. And these people were driving on a golf cart, chasing after a rabbit, and just blasting at it with a shotgun. And we were like, "Yo, man, what the heck? Like, just get out of our backyard with your
Keystone, man, some
shotgun."
good old boys.
That was
Yeah,
wild.
That's crazy. All right, real quick, I just gotta drop this. Who do you guys got? Justin Bieber versus
Oh, here we go.
motherfucking Tom
Here we
Cruise.
go.
Wait,
Here we go.
wait. Justin Bieber has legit boxing training, trains with Mayweather.
Justin Bieber's a
Because-
bitch!
He
Yeah,
got
Justin
muscle.
Bieber
He's got
can
muscle.
fuck with
He
Tom
does.
Cruise.
Yeah, he doesn't know
I'm
how
not
to
gonna
throw a
He's
lie.
a
athlete.
bitch!
I'm
He's
not gonna lie.
punch.
Tom Cruise is the
Tom
last
Cruise has a
motherfucking
will.
samurai.
He has the
He's
eye
in
of
all
the
the Mission
tiger.
Impossible movie taps with Sean Penn.
He's
got
jumped
so
out
much
of an
training,
airplane
choreography,
more
fight
times
choreography. He's
than
gonna
Justin
do some
Bieber's
crazy
age.
moves.
He does his own stunts in the movie
No.
Mission Impossible. He does the majority of
Just-
his own stuff. Well, we think. I
No, see,
hope.
the thing is
Yeah.
what's his name? Fucking,
No, he
what's
definitely
his
has.
All right, who? Give me.
Not Justin Bieber, there we go.
Tom
Cruise. Tom Cruise, yeah. Tom Cruise has a lot to lose. He's not going down.
Whatever,
Justin
I-
Bieber has nothing to lose. He's losing fucking valid, he's losing.
I was also thinking about that. I was like, that'd be the worst thing
Yeah.
ever if
I
Justin
feel like
Bieber
Tom
actually
Cruise would
won.
dog
That'd be the
Justin
worst
Bieber-
thing
I feel
ever.
like
I would
Tom
never.
Cruise would dog
This is
shit
like
out
his
of Justin
publicity
Bieber.
stunt, like to try to get relevant again, almost.
But I
like.
just saw that just today that he apparently said he was just kidding or something like that. Or
Oh, that's
That
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah,
you
see,
think it's bullshit?
publicity stunt so he can get relevant again. He's trying to get his name
He'd
back
be
out
stupid.
there.
Listen,
Like,
he'd be
he's been dead
stupid
for a
not
couple
to do
while.
this. Like, do you know how many people would fucking pay to see
No.
Justin Bieber get his ass whooped?
because he knows he's gonna get his ass whooped. That's why he said that.
That's
Look,
the money fight.
he already
That's
did
a
what he had to
300
do.
That's a super fight.
He already
That's
did. He already did what he
that's
had
a
to
$1
do.
billion
He got
super
people
fight.
talking about him again. That's all he had to
Yo, do you
do.
know that Tom
Yeah,
Cruise is
he did.
actually like really short?
That's
Really?
$1 billion.
Yeah, he is
super
short.
Yo,
I
can
seen
you
him
Google that?
like standing
Wait,
against with
wait.
Google Tom Cruise's height.
All right, I got
standing
it.
against, he went shorter than like Jennifer Aniston.
Tom Cruise is
Like,
crazy
I seen
too,
a
bro.
picture of her standing like next to him, and he was like, she's like this, like her. He's a head like height shorter than her.
He's 5'7". Tom Cruise is goddamn 5'7". Wait, let me look at Justin Bieber's height.
Uh-oh.
Tom Cruise is the height of like
No,
a
it's Ben
bantamweight.
Stiller. No.
Tom Cruise is the height of a fucking
I'm thinking of
bantamweight.
Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller.
Oh, Ben,
was-
yeah, isn't he short too?
He's like
Look up Ben
5'2".
Stiller.
He's like
I'm looking up
5'2",
Justin
dude.
Bieber right here.
Alright.
They make him taller in his movies.
All right.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
Stiller.
they do. Darn camera tricks.
Justin Bieber's 5'9".
Okay.
That's not even a mismatch.
What about
really.
Ben Stiller?
Alright.
Ben Stiller's probably like 5'1", 5'2", honestly.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
He's short, dude. I seen him stand next to Jennifer Aniston. Like I said, he was a head height shorter than her. Unless she's tall, which I don't think so.
But then again, we wouldn't know because of the cameras.
Well, Adam Sandler. Sandler.
All right,
Sandler.
God, who do you got? Mark Wahlberg or Adam Sandler? Who would win if they fought?
Mark Wahlberg. What?
I thought you were
But
looking up.
it's Adam Sandler though.
No,
What the fuck?
it doesn't matter, dude. He created that song. What's that? How'd it go again?
Good vibrations. Let me put
Like,
it on
wait,
real
wait.
quick.
Just play the tune. Play the say
five.
the tune like how it goes.
Shit, I'm trying to. I'm gonna look it up right now. God, I don't even know how to like imitate it, like mimic
Dude,
it.
do you know that Mark Wahlberg used to be a rapper?
Yeah, Michael Mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
How does it go?
Vibrations.
That wasn't even in the movie.
shoot,
Painting
yeah, I
Games,
can't remember
it's bullshit.
either.
Damn it. Alright. Play it to like just skip it to the point where it's like good vibration.
Yeah, wait for this ad. Fucking YouTube.
Darn ads.
I'm just gonna skip ahead. Like I'm not playing the whole song. I'm just gonna give you guys.
Dude, that was like they should have had that in Paint Game, like you
That was
said.
bullshit.
Like you said.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that was
yeah,
bullshit.
that song was
Alright, I gotta cut this. Fuck
that
this.
song is a beautiful song, and if Mark Wahlberg did that, then he would definitely fuck up Adam Sandler. I'm sorry, Adam Sandler like.
I like Adam
Mark
Sandler, that
Wahlberg's
drunk
a jack, too.
Right, but you seen Billy Madison? Remember him in that movie? Oh, he
Yeah,
just,
That's young Adam
Anger
Sandler.
issues, you know damn well.
Happy
niggas.
Gilmore. No, the
Hey,
Happy
Happy Gilmore was that shit.
Remember him
Have you
in that
seen
movie?
Adam
Dude.
Sandler lately, dude? He's getting old.
All right, no, wait.
That's my dog, but he's getting old.
That's my
like,
dog.
No, what
he's
about
getting
peak Adam
old.
Sandler?
He's
Peak
got
Adam
gray
Sandler.
hair now. Like
Peak Adam Sandler could probably throw down with like any actor.
If he was that way inclined, I'm not,
No,
not
Adam
necessarily
Sandler. Mark
convinced
Wahlberg
so,
still
though.
got too much stockiness. He's too solid. He's like he
Mark
would knock
Wahlberg,
Adam
He
Sandler
works out. Like, he works out.
Yeah, like, he
I'm
always kinda looks the
90% sure
same.
he has
He would
training.
knock Adam Sandler out just
I
like
feel
how
like
he got
he would,
knocked out
too.
in other
Yeah,
movies.
Dude,
Mark
imagine
Wahlberg
Adam
definitely
Sandler. Adam Sandler would try to throw down. He would try to stand. He would try to stand with Mark Wahlberg, and he would get caught. But like, because Mark Wahlberg would probably dog the shit out of Adam Sandler. But Sandler's mean, bro.
You know
like,
Sandler in
Sandler's
movies,
mean.
he
He's
gets
coming
drunk.
in. He's coming
and then
in.
he
He's
gets
trying to
knocked the
fucking.
fuck
He's
out,
gonna
like,
try
in
to
his
kill you.
movies. He always does.
Sandler's
like,
gonna try to kill you.
he
Like,
gets drunk and he gets nasty, and then somebody like
Yeah.
knocks him out. Remember that movie with him and when he was a criminal, and he had a best friend that was really a detective that undercover, and
shit.
yeah, and then he sat there and he busted him towards like halfway in the movie or some shit, and he shot
oh,
the
that's
detective.
like that.
in the
Yeah,
head.
he shot. I remember he shot him in the head at the
Yeah.
beginning on accident. Yeah, that's
And then he went
I
to
had
prison.
no idea.
What movie is that? I'm trying
Or
to
you
figure
know,
it
like
out.
Marlon Wayans and all them, the motherfuckers that made like Scary Movie and all them.
Oh,
they make
yeah,
movies.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
another
The two
movie.
funny guys,
It's
yeah,
a
the
cousin.
brothers.
It's like one of their cousins that's more famous than them. He's in this movie.
Dang,
that
that's a
Adam
big
Sandler- It's called
family.
Bulletproof. It's called Bulletproof.
Bulletproof,
okay.
yeah.
Adam, see, I know what I'm
yeah.
talking about. See,
Yeah,
I have it in my
Bulletproof,
head.
you're right.
It's there in my
Yeah.
mind somewhere.
That movie.
Save in
was-
my mind something.
I've seen a lot of shit.
That movie is funny.
I have
Hilarious.
PTSD. My favorite goddamn fucking movie, though, I'm not gonna lie. This is mainstream, but it's a fucking cult classic.
Oh, boy.
I don't even care if it's a cult classic. Scarface, bro. I'm just saying.
Okay, I
that's
can
not-
respect
that's
that.
not- that's not
I can
too
respect
mainstream.
that.
It's so fucking badass. I don't know. I just like the whole
I feel like it was
cinematography.
completely
I know it,
unrealistic though.
Oh, yeah, it's
it
funny.
is.
It's a little
It's
too
fucking
not do that
epic,
good.
though.
Like it's not.
It's so
it
fucking
doesn't make
epic.
you superhuman. Like I don't know what happens when your whole brain is cloaked
Just
by
the
cocaine,
ending, though. The
like
ending,
his probably was. But like
it was so badass, though.
I don't think he was doing anything too
Colombian drug
outrageous,
cartel
though. I mean,
motherfuckers,
Dude,
like
he
80 of them, raiding his
he
compound.
stuck his face in a pile of
Yeah,
coke
he
and was
did.
like,
well,
You gotta admit,
Oh.
think
wasn't
it
that
would
the
kill
best
you or
ending
something,
ever?
or-
Wasn't
What?
that the
What are you
best
saying?
ending
Do you
ever?
think that will kill you, or?
Yeah,
I
I'm
know.
sure.
Remember at the end, like when he got shot up, like
He got shot like 30
100
times, and he started cussing at them.
Like,
Like,
he's just sitting there,
he
like,
started
still
cussing
coked
at them.
up, like,
Yeah,
cussing
yeah.
out,
best
shooting
ending
up.
ever,
Well, you're
bro.
saying that's too much, or?
Oh yeah, unrealistic. He had like 50 bullet holes in his chest and his ass.
Okay.
Like, there's no way. Like
He was still
like,
standing
yeah,
after that. There's no
exactly.
possible way.
Like, I don't care how much
No.
coke
I
you
mean,
do.
maybe.
Like,
It's just epic. Though.
Maybe.
It's epic. That movie's.
he
Yeah,
sat there
you're
for
probably
like,
right.
He sat there for a minute, like with all those bullet holes screaming at him, still shooting, like going down. Like
Man, I
It's
got
so-
shot him in the back like a punk.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's epic. It's unrealistic, though. What's the movie you could like, though, Corey? Like, and you do, Kevin. You too, Kevin.
Yeah, we'll go around.
Yeah, we'll go around. I just had to drop mine.
You know, I did have
Scarface is
have
badass.
another good one, Elysium.
Here we go.
I think that was underrated.
Let's do it all time.
You talking about with Matt Damon?
Yes.
It was
Oh, boy.
like, yeah, like
It was yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They-
It's underrated. That shit was
it was
actually
like they
pretty
live on the
fucking
planet Earth, and like
Yeah.
whoever, everybody wealthy, they live on like this like new utopian society.
Oh,
planet,
man, I
fucking-
wasn't a fan of that.
The old
Of course you
planet.
weren't.
Hey, the old Planet of the Apes.
What's
The
that supposed
old-
to mean?
Mark
Like I said, it's
Wahlberg.
underrated.
I'm not gonna lie. Mark
Severely
Wahlberg's
underrated.
Planet of the Apes is pretty good too. It was kind of weird.
Eh,
but-
well,
Hey, I like the ending though. The ending.
I like the ending. Yeah, it was good.
They made the
Weird scene where the two kiss, him and the
No,
monkey
but you gotta
kiss.
admit,
That was
they
weird.
stuck with the old Planet of the Apes. They had the look.
What's
you know
that
what I mean?
fucking
The old
movie with
one,
the aliens that
original.
burrow underground? Like you had to stay
Tremors?
quiet. Tremors.
What the fuck, Eric? Eric's
I
dropping
love
Tremors.
Tremors.
He's talking
What?
about-
You
love
didn't even
Tremors.
watch that movie.
Dude, I've seen parts of it. That shit was
No,
badass.
you seen parts of it that Kane showed you, and that wasn't even the first Tremors.
I don't even remember showing him.
No, not that one. No,
only
not that
part
Oh,
you
one.
on the porch the other
No,
day. Yeah.
The only
not
part
that
you
one.
seen.
Eric's
was
like, I
when
like
you were in my
Tremors.
house and
He's like,
pulled
you
me
don't know
with
me.
the
We
door.
literally showed Eric clips of Tremors like 2 days ago, and
No.
now Eric's saying, I like
wait,
Tremors. That's my favorite.
Wait, no, that's not that movie.
Fucking
all right.
motherfucking
So
liar.
like, it's
Okay.
modern day. This movie's fucking modern day, and like, there's fucking there's a beast that's underground, and like, you had to stay quiet, and if you made a noise, it'd fucking come up from under the ground and fucking eat your ass.
Yeah.
That's Tremors.
Tremors.
No,
That's
it's
an
not.
interesting concept.
That is Tremors.
No,
All right, so there's a kid that picks up a fucking toy, and the dad's like freaking out, like because the
Dun,
fucking
dun,
kid
dun,
picked it
dun.
up.
It's
And
like
a
a quiet
fucking
place.
Quiet Place.
Oh,
I know
yeah, I
everything.
like Quiet Place.
I don't know if I watched
You couldn't
it.
make
I
any
don't like
noise,
it,
yeah.
but it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, you don't make any noise, otherwise you're dead.
It's sketchy. It's
Yeah.
like a
Like, that's
Cloverfield.
fucking
It's like a
scary as
Cloverfield
fuck.
type of movie. Like these
Yeah.
crazy fucking creature things. Humanity's all.
Yeah, I
like,
heard they had to
Guys,
disclose that
I
it
Am
wasn't
Legend.
a Cloverfield movie.
Will Smith. That's what I'm saying, bro. I Am Legend. Will
That
Smith.
movie was
What about
terribly
him?
sad.
Yeah.
It was
That-
weird, but it was
that
cool.
was-
I seen parts of it. I hadn't seen the whole.
Are you kidding? I'm about to punch you in the face right now, Eric.
All right, you're not talking to someone
Get
that's
off-
watched a
get
lot
Get
of
off this
fucking
porch.
movies.
Get
Like,
off this porch.
I'm
I
not
Am
a big
Legend.
movie
Get out of
fan.
here, Eric.
Porch
You're not
of
welcome
I Am
anymore.
Legend. No, you're banned from this podcast.
That
You're
movie's
not
fucking
attending this
epic.
no,
meeting
fuck
next time.
you.
You know what, Eric? What's your favorite movie? Starship Troopers.
No, definitely not.
You were talking about that movie to me the other day.
Yeah,
saying
that
you
movie
liked
was
it.
good. That movie was good. Fuck
Neil
you.
Patrick Harris is in it. Hell
I used to
yeah.
have that on tape, dude. It used to be one of my
I
favorites.
used to like Starship Troopers. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Casper Van Dien.
was
She's
like
a low budget actor.
the one I
that's
watched
not
when
in
they
any
go to the
big
other
budget
planet.
movie, but all his movies are good that he's in.
The one I
Pretty
watched
much, yeah, you're right, you're right.
He's
The
not a
one
big
I
budget
had on
actor, but they're
tape
all good that he's
was the
in.
one where they go to the other planet and they get dropped off at the other planet and they're like killing those fucking insect creatures. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one I used to have.
There's
on tape.
3 of them.
I
The
think it might
first
have
one's
been
the only
2.
good one. The other 2 are trash.
I think it was
Yeah.
either 1 or 2. I know
There's
that.
2 of them because in the second one they fucking. It was like most of the movie was shot at night, right? Like fucking the fucking insects were back on Earth and shit, right?
Damn.
Like,
Use
No,
your
no
Fuck with you,
vocabulary.
dude. That's
Use
what
your
Shaggy does.
vocabulary.
That's what
Eric.
Shaggy does.
What
Shaggy
movie
would
is
go,
this again,
no,
you
no. I hate when Shaggy
Starship
does that.
Troopers.
Oh, okay.
Shaggy,
I
that's
never
a call
finished
out
it,
to
yeah.
you. Fuck you, Shaggy. My bad. Alright, I'm
Who's
sorry.
Shaggy? What?
Shaggy will go, no,
All right.
when you ask
Let's
him
talk
something.
about one that's recent. Because I
Recent?
really loved
Yeah,
it. how
let's
it
talk about
turned
some
out.
recent
Alright,
stuff.
90s
No.
movies are kind of recent too.
Look, no, they're not.
Let's talk about 90s. 90s
Detective
the best
Pikachu.
era. 90s the best
Detective
era.
I
No,
haven't seen
fuck
the
you
Ice
guys.
Age.
I have
the
yet to
best
see
era.
it. Fuck you guys.
I'm the only one that's seen it. Oh man, dude, it was
Yes,
like
sir.
it was beautiful, man. It really was.
What was the last movie I saw in theaters? I think I saw Us.
All right,
Us was
Hellboy.
good.
Hellboy. You
Fuck
seen
you,
it?
because
You watched it yet, Eric? No.
I watched
Ken?
part of it
Ken?
with you.
Haven't seen Hellboy.
I haven't got to see it. It's on Fleet.
Alright.
Yo, I should tell that story real quick. So I got like 3rd-degree burns on my feet. You guys already can see it. Can somebody describe it? It looks really nasty.
Gnarly.
It's like
Gnarly fucked up.
It looks like he
It's
just
like-
drug his ankle across the ground, like sticking out of a car going 50 miles an hour.
Okay, fair enough. It
Looks
is-
like he held his foot in a fire for like 7
Listen,
seconds.
it's been in 3 weeks now, but it's healing up, so I'll be fine.
Yeah,
the
you
only
can
problem,
definitely tell it's healing up.
the only problem is that hole in the middle, but it'll be all right.
And
Doctors cost money, and I ain't got no money. I live to fight
Yeah.
again.
told you.
Did we all watch?
My white
did we
blood
all
cells
watch
are on it
Endgame?
though, so I'm good.
Did we all?
Endgame?
Did we all watch
No.
Endgame? Me and Corey,
Endgame.
we watched Endgame.
You haven't
Yeah, I saw
watched
Endgame, yeah.
Alright,
Oh
Kevin
my
seen
God.
Endgame.
I've seen all the
one?
spoilers though.
Endgame
so.
was pretty good. I'm not
What
gonna
the
lie.
heck?
When Cat,
I got so
at the
pissed.
end
I was on
movie-
Instagram and
Infinity Wars
I
is
seen a
good, but I
World
like
Star
the
post.
Endgame. I like
Yeah.
the whole.
And I
it's
went to
just
go
cool
read
how
the
it-
comments
it's
and
pretty cool.
fucking the first
Watch them
fucking
all.
spoiler
Yeah.
was I was
Endgame
so
was cool.
pissed.
Yeah.
I was really aggravated. I was like,
I like
wow,
how
I
they-
had avoided spoilers for a good 3 days and just
They fucked Thor up.
fucked my fucking
went out so
Yeah, I
gnarly,
didn't
though.
like
They
Fat
fucked
Thor.
Thor up. Did you
I didn't
like
like
Fat
Fat
Thor,
Thor.
Corey?
I kind of like.
He kinda look-
Yeah, he was kind of alright.
What the fuck?
It
did
was
they
funny
do?
just seeing
At the end when
guy,
he's in his
turn
army, he
fat.
looked kind of
I like
cool.
when they go to visit him.
It showed the
he's a piece of
humanity.
shit, like
It showed the
gaming and shit.
humanity in him. That's what
Yeah,
it
he
did.
did.
Like that's it. It showed the humanity
He
side
likes
of him. Like
drinking.
just like he might be a god of thunder, but he's still human. You know, like
He lost
dealing with his
everything,
problems, yeah. Like dealing with his emotional state.
I like how they're gaming and shit or whatever, and he's just like talking
They're
shit.
playing
in the mic.
Fortnite. Oh my god!
He's like talking shit in the mic.
When I saw that they managed to put Fortnite into this movie, I was like, oh my
It's
god!
official.
It's just
Paul Rudd's in it. Everybody
why?
fucks with him.
Fortnite, I hate, dude. Fortnite is
everywhere.
brainwashed
It's
my
everywhere.
little brother.
Everybody-
Oh
I'm
no,
not gonna
go your
lie.
little brother! Oh
I'm
no!
not
Fortnite
really
dance,
follow
dude, that's
Fortnite.
all we do is Fortnite dances.
Four, about to turn
I'm telling
5.
you, yo,
He wouldn't even play soccer. Like he
This-
was dancing on the field, like doing Fortnite dances on the field, like and like the coaches just like whatever, like they're like all right, Trent, like do your dances.
this next generation of kids is gonna be like, they're gonna grow
It's
up
gonna be
and
like
they're gonna
Grease.
they're gonna be such good
weird.
dancers,
Yeah.
bro. Like they're gonna be so good.
I'm jealous, kind of like, cause my little brother could bust out.
Yeah, it's
better
actually
moves than
impressive.
that.
Fortnite
Four,
dances are
about to
fucked
turn
up.
5, and he could bust out moves better than me, like all 10 times better than me. Like he does this whole thing, like
Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
like-
yeah. No, yeah, I already know what I'm
Floss.
talking about.
yeah,
the
like that
floss.
shit was crazy.
His one brother could climb up like 8 feet and just fucking backflip off that shit and like land it.
Yeah, he's
like
fearless.
a ninja,
Like,
not give a
he's,
fuck.
like,
and he's only like a little
The
kid.
stupidness and
Fucking
fearless. Though.
backflip
Like,
off.
fear is like
He'll get on
in place
top of your
for a
truck
reason,
and
like-
backflip off your fucking truck,
like to warn you, pretty much.
and then
Yeah.
try to jump and spin and back kick you.
Now, if you could master like,
He's gonna fuck you up, Corey, because he's gonna be like this. I don't know. You gotta like say, dude. He's
Gotta start
gonna-
working
he's
out
gonna
now.
Be the sketchy one, bro.
Before it's too late.
He's all into like fighting and shit, kind of, bro. It's like great, and they're being raised on all the fighting games. You're showing them like Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
bro, I was pretty much like that little homie dad for the longest time. He's always gonna look up to me.
You're gonna show them.
Oh,
like,
and the Hulk
MMA.
dabbed.
I
in
can't
the
wait
game.
to drink beer with him when he gets older, dude. Connor's like,
Yeah.
Connor's my little homie, bro.
That's cool.
But anyways, all right. So, what are we jumping on now?
I'm gonna find my little brother. when
Something
he
that's
gets
pretty
big enough.
relevant.
So how old is he?
He's 16.
Oh, he's almost there.
No, I'm just
He's
kidding.
almost ripe enough.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Yeah,
I'm
let
just
him grow a
fucking- I'm
little
just making a joke. That's dark humor.
Uh huh.
Samuel's like,
He's getting big.
I know, dude. I let Samuel leg kick me, dude.
Yeah.
I almost fell down. Like it hurt so fucking bad.
Dang.
Yeah, he kicked me and like I just like
Motherfucker is getting big.
I know, like yeah, dude. Like I was shadow falling with him, and then he hit me in the stomach pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what the fuck?
Getting stocky too, not just like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man.
He's taller than me. Like what the fuck? I look up to him kind of. Like I look up now. This shit's crazy. Like is it how you know what I mean? Like his height is just weird.
Yeah. Once
Alright.
Upon a Time in the West is the best movie ever made.
That's
Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West. was
are you talking about
awesome.
with Will Smith? That was a cool movie.
Oh, I don't like it. I'm not a fan.
What? That
It was just one of those
awesome.
90 movies that were
Yeah.
good. It was good. 90s,
Ah.
had the Gangs
Had
of New
that
York.
badass
Gangs
song,
of New
too.
York. Have you guys seen that Leonardo
Oh
DiCaprio
yeah. With
movie?
the
I watched parts
Daniel
of it.
Day-Lewis.
You probably
I
love
watched
that movie.
parts of it. Like,
It's fucking
Daniel
weird.
Day-Lewis, yeah.
Cool. It's
That's a good
dark.
one.
Yeah, it's dark as fuck.
Yeah, it is dark.
doesn't
movie.
Leonardo like kill his like that one guy that's like following? He shoots him like at the end, like.
At the end, yeah, he like stabs him. Like,
Yeah, but the
there's
whole
a
thing
huge
is like he
riot.
wants
Like, on
revenge
the
because
roof?
he
At the
killed
beginning,
his
yeah,
dad.
his dad gets like murdered.
Yeah.
They have this huge like fight with like the shit.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
We gotta watch that movie again because I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, it's
That's
been a while.
Badass Leonardo. That's probably one of Leonardo DiCaprio's best movies he's ever made.
All right. Did you hear about the Rush Hour 4 that's coming out?
Oh, true.
Shit. I heard Chris Tucker. He kept like I heard he like before though he was just like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do another movie. And I'm like, come
What?
on, like what the
Man.
fuck? Like Jackie
Yeah.
Chan wants to do it, but Chris is
I was
like,
gonna say he's gonna
Chris
be
is
the one
like,
doing
I'm
the
over
stunts.
here. I'm going here this summer. I'm going here for the next 3 months.
Jackie
I'm
Chan,
going.
one of
I'm
my favorite
vacationing
actors.
here. I'm going here. I can't-
Definitely top 5. Jackie Chan is definitely top 5.
Oh yeah, he'll go down as one of like the.
He's one of my favorites.
in
Yeah,
pure
definitely
martial
top
arts skill, he could like kill like the majority of anybody on the planet.
I honestly want to be a stunt actor.
I just want
I'm gonna start working on that someday. Yeah, start doing my own short films. And
I want to be in a zombie movie, bro. Just like a fucked up Dawn of the Dead. I don't even know. Just I want to be in a movie, but like a zombie movie, something cool. Like nothing like I don't know. I can't sit there and act, but I could do like nothing like dramatic, but I could do like a zombie movie.
well,
It's like,
I used to do plays, so I was thinking about calling up the old playhouse up in Gainesville and seeing about auditioning maybe or something. But I don't know.
That'd be cool, dude.
Yeah, it would be
Honestly,
kind
dude,
of cool.
it's a
Yeah.
step towards acting. I want to get into acting myself, dude. Like honestly.
Yeah.
There's an actual app you can get where you pay a monthly description and like it gives you where you can apply, you can send your
Yeah.
photos.
You gotta be careful. There's a lot of scams out there too.
Yeah.
But
This one
if
I'm
it's a little
pretty
cheap,
good
I mean,
about.
why not? What could hurt?
This one told me about bad grandpa. This
Oh,
one
yeah.
warned me about bad grandpa like 5 months before, like 6 months. Like
There's
8
a
months
pretty
before
one
it came
common
out.
one called Backstage. I think that one's pretty good. I
couldn't-
don't know though. I
You
don't.
can't, but
don't
you
take
can't
me
apply. Like
Don't
you can't
put me on
send
paper
in.
for that.
You
Or
can't
whatever
send
the
in your
saying
face
is.
shot or anything like that unless you pay for the monthly description and everything. Then you can send in your face shot, and they ask for they give you a range of the people they need, like people age to this, if you need female role, and and then you get the information on it.
Yeah.
And it just, dude, that seemed so awesome. And it told me about Bad Grandpa right before, a while before it came out. And then Bad Grandpa actually came out, and it was in Daytona Beach. That's where they shot it at, and that's where they wanted it for. Like, you know how they have a bunch of people, like, in the back, in the movie, at Daytona Beach for, the parties and everything.
Yeah.
So they definitely would have had, like, me in there just somewhere, like, just in the background, probably in a garage.
Rocky. What do you guys think of that?
Rockies are beautiful films.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Like, I got them all recorded.
The
I got 5
inspiration,
fucking Rocky
every
movies
time I watch a
recorded.
Rocky movie, I box like the next 3 days. Like,
The first one's the best because it
I
captures.
even ordered like
some
a
dude
pair
who
of
just gets a
boxing
shot.
gloves after watching Creed 2.
Dang. I had a
Yeah,
coworker.
Hey,
I like-
I watched the first Creed. That shit was bad.
Have you seen Rocky though?
No.
My dad made me watch all of his fucking movies all the time. That's all he used to watch, his fucking movies.
Like,
They're good.
Yeah.
What I've
At
seen.
night
if you want to
First
talk
one.
Star Wars, I can fucking
Uh-oh.
talk Star Wars.
I
all
love
day.
Star Wars.
I like the original
Star Wars. That
For
is
what they
kind of
are.
a good subject for the
I love Star
opinionated
Wars.
new ones. Like the
The new ones, okay. The newer ones, let it be said that
I fucking
visually,
I love
I
them.
fucking love them.
I love them.
The acting
Yeah,
is
like,
The acting is
pretty
good
good.
too.
visually they're the
It's
best,
pretty good.
bro.
I think
Visually,
they
they're
go
the
more
best.
into the personal lives of the people, show
You
like
can't
the
fuck with
emotions
them
of them. And it's just awesome, like how they do that. They go into like the lives of like people more than that. Before they did an outer subject, like the outer.
Okay, everyone's seen the last
Road
video.
Force 1 was
They didn't
fire.
have dialogue.
Road Force 1 was
They didn't
awesome.
have the dialogue to
I'm not gonna
personalize
lie,
the
I like
characters until later on. And I mean, some characters
Force
like Han
Awakens is
Solo,
good.
yeah, but the visuals like are absolutely amazing. I do feel
You
like
can't
it's
follow
kinda,
them on the visuals. That's what I'm saying. The new
Yeah.
ones, they made them the best.
Yeah.
Like, the best.
The
like,
Force
Yeah,
looks
they
like
look
it's
pretty
God,
good.
dude.
They're
God
Okay.
powers.
You
All
can't
right,
get
so
more
When she went into
realistic.
hyperspace through their ships, whoa. That had me.
I usually hate
pretty shook.
CGI. I hate CGI,
You
but
see
it's
when,
getting so good
I thought it was
now.
really good
Did
though.
you see when what's his name? The bad guy, the Han
Kylo
Solo's
Ren?
son. Yeah, Kylo Ren. Like they shot a bullet at him with a plasma gun. And he like used the Force to hold it in the air and like.
Oh,
pause.
that was
That-
really good.
that looked
In
like
the
it was
beginning,
God.
yeah, and
At
that
the
was Awakens.
beginning,
That was
and
like the
then-
beginning scene.
Yeah,
that
when
was
he
really
said
good.
Ball,
And
that
then
was-
like
that
and then
was
he
when
walks
knew.
away.
He's
and the
walking
Force
around,
is
the
bad,
thing's
bro.
just hovering
Yeah.
back there, and it's like, whoa, man.
And when they're like, "What do you want us to do with the prisoners?" And he's like, "Kill them all." That's when you knew that movie was about to be bad as fuck.
Right? Yeah.
Like,
for
holy
real.
shit, this is about to be crazy. I like the one with
Okay, hold on.
Liam Neeson and Anakin Skywalker racing
And the Han
shit.
Solo movie,
My bad,
like
Eric.
the Han Solo movie was great too. That was beautiful. Like so.
I
I
was
was sad.
And they got
Yeah.
Childish Gambino's in
I
it.
like-
Yeah, he played a young
I like how
Lando.
they
Crazy.
showed the meeting of Chewbacca and Han Solo. That's what I
Yeah.
loved. Like that was like just awesome, dude, right there. And man, it's crazy.
Yeah, I watched
Okay,
that at midnight.
out of the original 6, 1, 2, or 3, or 4, 5, and 6.
Honestly, I like 3. Like 3
Oh.
and 3 and
Revenge of the
let's see.
Sith.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith.
Might
and
be
then,
one.
hold on.
My
Definitely,
one's my
I gotta
favorite.
pick one from the classics too because
Pick.
that's just like a classic.
Yeah.
Number 4.
The one with Liam
I'm
Neeson
I'm
is
thinking
my
number
favorite.
4. Like
the one with
number
Darth Maul.
4. Yeah, definitely.
No,
With
I think Empire Strikes Back is the best.
I like the Clone Wars, bro. When
That's where he
Count
fights Darth
Dooku
Vader
cut
and you find out he's
Anakin's
dead.
arm off. That was
That was
crazy.
pretty cool.
That was crazy.
I just
What's
like
it called?
that was a good
the
fall.
whole.
Which one, King?
Clone Wars. When
Clone-
remember when
oh.
Dooku?
There's a lot of
Count-
Clone Wars. Which
No,
one?
no,
Clone
second
Wars,
movie,
the
Clone
second
Wars.
one. The first one's my favorite, but the second one.
I like the old 2002 cartoon.
The first
Yeah,
one with
that's
Darth
I'm a
Maul.
really big
Alright,
fan of
those
that
are
one,
pretty good, the
actually.
Clone Wars. I did like the
It's
Clone Wars.
really
That
good. It
was
was
a
really
badass
good.
show.
That
Me and my mom
2002
used to go to
cartoon.
Kevin showed me a
Watch the
badass
Star
fucking
Wars
fight
movies.
scene, bro, with Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
I legitimately thought it was like for kids because I kept
Nah,
seeing it on like the
people
Disney
died in
Channel
that
and
shit,
shit,
like,
so
a
I
lot.
never bothered to watch it. Corey
Like the
told me.
soldiers that get killed like left and right.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
not
Corey
even-
finally told me because no, that shit's fucking crazy, and so I
Hey.
finally watched it. Nah, that shit was fucking live, yo.
Yeah, it's cool how it showed Darth Maul's like top body on like the robot like bottom, and he's like just comes out and it was gruesome, kind of. It looked like some Centipede type shit. I've never watched
Human
that
Centipede.
movie.
What you guys think about that?
That's what that's what I was thinking.
The second one's even worse. There's like 9.
You watched the
people.
second one?
No, I've never seen it. My friend told me about. I've never seen any of them, but like I
So
know.
how can you judge
I know enough.
off of another guy's opinion?
They made the one where it's like a prison, and it's like they put all the inmates from butt to mouth all together. Like, it's disgusting.
The second one, yeah.
I don't know who thought of that
those are
movie.
some dark movies.
I
Like,
didn't
there's
watch it
some
because I
directors
just
out
heard
there.
how horrible.
Y'all want to get
it
back to
was.
Star
Yeah,
There's
how
some
dark it
fucked up
was.
directors out there.
Yeah, dude.
There's this one
Those
movie.
are like serial killers, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, those are like snuff films. There's an
Yeah.
Australian movie you guys gotta watch. It's called.
You gotta be
like,
in a weird mood for stuff.
There's this Australian movie. It's called like Primal, bro, and it's like you guys gotta watch this shit. It's the craziest movie I've ever seen. It's fucked
Or like
up.
Eli Roth
It's
movies.
realistic
like,
though, dude. This bitch like turns into like a demon creature when they all go camping. It's in the Australian outback. She starts fucking everybody up. It's crazy, bro. I've
Dang.
never seen a movie like this.
Dang.
Yeah, bro, and it's like good budget too, kind of. It's like
Yo, you ever
the
seen Dog
cinematography-
Soldiers?
That's my favorite movie ever. And that, at the beginning, he tries out for like that special forces or whatever. Like,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was great. And then that dude uses his team as bait. You know what I mean? Yeah. They
It's
were
been a
using-
while, but
It's a
that's
badass
the
movie.
beginning is like kind of foggy.
All right,
But I remember the
what do you guys
ending,
think
though.
of
The ending's
Troy?
really good.
Troy with
was a
Brad
good
Pitt.
movie.
With Brad Pitt.
I didn't see that one.
Hell yeah, Eric, you've seen it. I know.
I've seen it.
Corey, have you seen Troy? That's actually kind of a cool movie.
Troy, yeah,
That's that movie everybody's seen. It's like it's like 4 hours though.
It's a long fucking
with
movie.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and he's like Achilles at the beginning. That shit was crazy.
I don't know.
You probably
Look
like.
what's in the
You would
fucking
like
art.
All
Troy.
those movies blend in like all
You
those
would like
Right,
fucking-
all
there's
the
so many.
the
You would like
mythical-
Troy.
What do they call
you
that?
would like
Yeah.
Troy. 300 was epic. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of lame,
Yeah.
but epic. It was lame but epic.
It's a good movie.
They filmed it in another country.
Not
and
for
shit.
me,
It's
really,
like
to
a
be
foreign.
honest,
It's like a
but
foreign
I like
like
it still.
film studio.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like everything's gold.
Same
and
as like I
shit.
feel about it with Sin City.
Yeah, I appreciate it since that.
Like,
Clive
I-
Owen's a good actor.
Sin City's
bro.
a good movie, though.
Clive
I like it.
Owen's an OG. You gotta admit. Remember the
And
cop?
Sin City 2, I like Sin City 2 also. But at the same time, they're not my favorites.
That
though.
Brad Pitt. Remember when he's getting hanged and he somehow like fights out of it and like look, that was fucking crazy. Not Brad Pitt. Bruce Willis.
I was gonna say,
What the fuck did
yeah, I was like-
Brad Pitt. No, I'm talking about.
Yo,
Bruce
you ever
Willis.
seen 12 Monkeys?
Yes, bro. That's
Oh.
They used to be
Yo.
on Sci-Fi all the time, bro.
No, not the show.
The
The
movie that'd be on Sci-Fi.
the
yeah.
Bruce Willis movie.
That'd be on Sci-Fi here.
Yeah, okay.
That post-apocalyptic movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a really good movie, I thought. That's made by the guy who made Monty Python.
Yeah, the Holy Grail.
Yeah, he's a good director.
You guys like
Writer.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Yes,
Indiana
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That movie is
Those
so...
are feel-good movies.
Yeah, real feel.
Yeah,
good
they're
movies.
real feel good. Yeah,
Real feel.
pretty much all
Bring
Steven
your
Spielberg
childhood
movies
back.
are.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Or most are.
I like
not
The
all.
Last Crusade though with the Sean
Schindler's List.
Connery. That was a cool one.
The-
I like how the Nazis are in it. Like, yeah, like fuck the Nazis, bro. I don't like them, but they were the perfect bad guys for Indiana Jones.
I thought
They're
the Crystal
perfect.
Skull was really cool too. Like that
That
really.
was a
Right.
good
That's
one.
what like.
Shia LaBeouf's all
That's
in
what
and
really
shit. That was
sparked
crazy.
my like interest in aliens. Like fucking.
I like where they went. I
space
like the
beings.
approach they did with that one. It took it to
Yeah.
that level. They were trying to show people like
That
we're on
was-
that level. We're not fucking around with this like finding some like gold and shit and like
Yeah.
treasure. We're fucking with aliens now.
Yeah.
This is like real shit now. That was crazy.
Yeah. And there's actually like a Russian kid who was pretty much claiming he was from Mars, and he was really advanced. Like he could talk to like pretty much clear or talk at. They said he was talking at like 1 year old. Like by the first week after he was born, he was already holding his head up and all this, and they tested him and he just aces really high in his all of his academics. And he was talking about how he was born, like he was reincarnated like from Mars, like he was originally from Mars, and like he was talking about how Mars there used to be a planet where they destroyed themselves in nuclear devastation pretty much.
Dang.
And some of them escaped down to there or whatever. And how in the Sphinx, where he said one of the quotes he said, humans will finally evolve when the secrets of the Sphinx are unlocked. And then he said that there's like a latch behind the ear of the Sphinx or something like that to unlock the things. That stuff sparks my curiosity so much. Like the pyramids, like.
Eric,
But
get the
aliens,
fuck outta
though, I'm
here.
with
You
you.
know-
I'm being
you know
summoned
the
back.
movie knowing
The
that.
pyramids
Get the
for
fuck
sure.
outta here.
Being
No, the
summoned
pyramids
back
for
by the
sure.
baby
I always
mother.
wondered
You
about
don't
that
know
myself.
movies, Eric. I'm just fucking around with you, Eric. You
Uh,
know I gotta
Cause-
give you the heat.
cause they say
Bye,
the,
bye, peace out.
All right,
Oh, you're
Kev.
leaving, man?
Yes, sir. I have
Oh,
to.
okay.
We still keep chilling.
Baby
on
mom's calling me back. So,
Oh snap.
yeah.
You didn't contribute at all, Eric. Pete.
Yeah.
You didn't get a contribution
Yeah.
to the podcast.
You might as well not even come.
Everybody
It's,
appreciates you.
Oh,
the
fuck.
I can't even say that
podcast.
word.
Suck a
Appreciates.
dick.
Jesus.
Anyway,
You just said vulgar words the whole time.
Can't believe you. All you talked about was District 9 and Star Wars.
District 9 is not a good movie.
Two
Eric.
things you had to offer.
you guys.
District 9 is the shit. I've
Adios.
seen it, Eric, many times. I don't even
You
like
talked
watching
about
it.
that last time.
If District 9's on TV, I won't even
Yeah,
like, click
go
on it. I
home
don't
and get
like
a
it.
drawing board and draw up some damn new thoughts.
Well, you would be a great actor because you literally stood up and like shouted at him like you. Just...
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I like to.
So, anyways, aliens though, yeah.
I believe there's fucking
because they say
aliens.
the
If we're here, there's something else out there.
no, with the pyramids,
Yeah.
they say they line up perfectly with like the stars and like I forget exactly what's going on there, but it was something like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I heard stuff about that too. Honestly, like how they're on the world, they're in like some kind of trajectory. They're placed like the different pyramids. They're placed in a specific way that like lines up with each other.
Yeah.
Like pointing to some of the like in the 3 stars. I think we're talking about like
Guess in that alien movie Signs with Mel Gibson, M. Night. I hope aliens aren't like that. Cause that movie.
the aliens, dude. I
When
feel
I was
like
a little kid, that
they're
movie
not
used
like
to
that,
freak
dude.
me the fuck out.
I feel like
you've seen Signs.
they're just
though.
like
Oh,
us.
signs, yeah, they're pretty
Signs.
tall.
That was scary.
They're pretty
The
tall
music,
and nasty,
that
yeah.
music was scary, bro. I used to remember that when I was a little kid. That eerie.
I feel like they're just like us, dude. Like humanoid, but like different. Like
They have to be.
skins, like
That's what I'm
pigments
Well,
and
saying.
here's the
shit.
thing.
Humanoid looking like.
If
they
come from
humanoid looking things
out of our solar system, that means that they have to be really, really smart.
Exactly.
So if they're, I don't know.
They're more advanced.
So they
than
have
us.
to be like
'Cause we can't leave
humanoid,
our
'cause-
solar system. They're more advanced than us.
No, they have to be human because humans, like on planet Earth, are the only ones capable of doing that. Besides any other animal, like I've seen it. Me and Kane.
No, you haven't. Get out of here.
Kane, bro, tell him. I don't lie, bro. Like,
Oh, here we go.
Like,
Which
if
one,
I'm
the
telling you
alien?
something serious, like
Or-
I'm not gonna
well,
lie.
tell
Like,
me.
I'm
Wait,
not.
which one
let's
we
hear
talking
it.
about? The alien?
Oh my. No,
Oh, you also some aliens?
we
no.
saw like an
Yes,
orb,
dude,
like
I'm not
like
fucking joking.
I'm not
All right.
It wasn't.
Alright,
It
I'm gonna
was,
be honest. I
Okay,
saw-
okay,
I
I'm
saw-
all
it was like-
listening.
it wasn't even a dead orb. Like it was like.
It was like an orb that was
you
lit
see,
up
like,
and it
the-
went straight up and then
You
shot.
see, like
really
it was
okay.
orbs
fucking
around like
crazy.
certain parts of the spacecraft.
It
That,
was
like,
like, we were
you
fucked up
seen,
when we
like
saw
it,
it too.
so
Like,
what
you
you
gotta
could tell
look.
is an irregular shape. It was like weird as
You
fuck.
both saw it?
Yes,
I saw it.
dude.
We
Like,
were on
we
the
looked
bike
up,
trail,
dude. Like
skating
came.
that way.
Where were
I seen
you?
it. I seen it a little bit earlier on the bike path. Look, check it
Bike
out.
path?
We went, because we went to Twin Lakes, right?
So
And
there's
Kane
like
had,
trees around and stuff, right?
yeah, and we seen it rise over the.
Right now
the
we gotta
tree line.
label it.
But
I'm
check
trying
it
to
out.
We
paint
don't
picture
know what
of
the fuck
Like,
it was,
okay,
but it
like,
was sketchy.
Check it out.
That's
So
what
we go
I'm
to Twin
saying.
Lakes, during like it was like 6 o'clock. We go there, we're leaving.
Okay.
We walk all the way back. We get close to Kane's house, and then Kane realizes his hat's not on his head, and he doesn't know what the fuck he did with it, and like his hat's gone. So
My
we went back
Galaxy
to
hat that I
yeah.
Classic
Yes.
game.
Like
Yeah.
and so we had to
Yeah.
walk all the way back to Twin Lakes, and by this time it's like
We had to
dark,
skate all the way back.
and like and to find his hat.
2
Oh,
miles.
And then,
you
like,
skated?
so-
That's a long. That's,
No, we weren't.
So I
even
used to run that
skating.
for cross
We were
country. That's
walking,
8
I think,
miles.
that
I used to
time.
run that for
That
cross
time
country
we were
every day.
walking,
Did you?
Kane. We
You
went
did?
skating that night.
Oh,
We
yeah,
were
we
walking
were.
that night. And then pretty much, I was like, and then we were just walking back towards Twin Lakes.
You
And
did
you know how
do
you can,
cross
like, on the
country, I
bike
remember that.
path, it's like open, like there's like the middle, and you just see the tree line. Well, like, dude, I seen it. I was already looking up at the sky and like towards that way, and then I just seen this thing hover, like, and I like above
Oh, what
the
time
tree
was
line.
this? That's not. I'm trying to ask so many questions.
This is
about
probably like 8 o'clock.
at night. Okay,
Yes, because
yeah.
we first originally went there. We got there at 6, like when it was starting to get dark, and then we left. And we were
Okay.
probably there for about an hour, and then we left at 7, like, and then we walked all the way there, and then we had to walk back, like, and so it was dark time. I know that, and I could see like, and there's orbs around it. Well, pretty much, I'm gonna show
was
you what
fucking
it did
creepy.
first, and like so,
was
like
bright,
it
too.
rised.
It was
It
bright?
just
Bright-
hovered,
bright white.
like it just
How
looked-
big?
It was pretty. From
I
where we
can't-
were, it was pretty big.
Yeah.
Like this shit's like the size of probably like 5 of my houses at least.
Like an
And
F-16,
we- this is like a mile
almost
away.
the size of that. But like it wasn't like the shape of that. It was some crazy ass like just you could the orbs of light.
And it
were
was only
regular
there for like
lights.
5 seconds.
And
they're
we weren't
gone.
high or
You
nothing,
gotta see
dude.
it just.
We
it
weren't
was
high,
gone.
no
Just
drugs in
something
the
you
system.
can't explain.
Like
Yeah.
look,
There's shit
and,
you
like,
can't
pretty much,
explain that's
this is
there
what it
that
did.
just happened.
It rise from the tree line, and I watched it rise the whole time, and then it stopped, and Kane caught it. I looked up when it stopped, and then you just seen the lights around it just start getting brighter.
E.T.
Like in
better
the globe,
fucking go home.
like got
No, I'm
brighter,
kidding.
and then bro, I'm telling you, bro,
E.T. go
and it
home
went.
type shit.
And it just shot across the sky up into space, and like the
Into
lights,
space.
look,
Ooh.
the lights
All happened in
stretched.
5 seconds.
Like how you see in the
Less than
movies,
5
like the
seconds, bro,
Millennium
like 4,
Falcon.
3
Yeah.
Like that's how I knew it was going faster than the speed of light, because the light was stretching across the sky for a second when it took off, and like it was trying to catch up to it, and it just went straight up into the sky and like just.
How'd you guys
disappeared.
react to that?
What's up? Dude, I told Kane, I was like, did
Corey
you
tripped
fucking
out
see
more
that?
than I did,
I was
but
like,
I
did
was
you
like,
fucking see that?
yeah,
Kane's like, yeah. He's
I'm
like,
always
I just fucking
chill.
saw
I'm
that.
always just like,
yeah, and I was just
yeah.
like, dude, I was like, I just fucking saw an alien.
Yeah, man, just saw an alien or whatever.
Dude,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
fucking
not
crazy.
joking, dude. Like we
Saw an
walked down the
alien.
path, and we got further down the path, and we ended up seeing a spot. Like it looked like a fire in the back. Like it looked like dead on. It's like it looked like an alien spacecraft. Like
It was a
crash
weird
shit.
night.
Like
That
a
was
fire in the
fucking
back.
crazy.
It was crazy, dude. It was weird as shit. And like, and then like you could see like ripples in the ground, like literally like dirt, like bunched up. That's what it looked like from a distance, anyway. So we go to sneak up there, and then and we see fire off and like a bunch of brush and shit. It just looked like something crashed, dude. And we get up there, and then I'm trying to tell Kane, I'm like, dude, come on, we gotta go check it out. And Kane's like, hell no. Like he's like, no, bro. Like I'm good. I'm just gonna sit right here on the bike path. And I'm like, dude, Kane, come on.
It's
you
just
gotta come
somebody's
with me.
yard. I don't want to get
Yeah, we're
shot.
sneaking
I
in
was
the
like,
back of
oh,
the
yeah,
people's
yeah.
yard.
I've seen people out there hanging out,
and
like
then I'm
having
like,
fire.
dude, you got to. I was like, wait, this could be a fucking spacecraft. I was
It
like,
looks
I was
sketchy though, like an
look,
alien
and then,
spaceship
like,
just crashed,
yeah,
like a
and
sci-fi
like,
movie.
So he wouldn't
Go
go.
up
So
to-
I'm sitting there like,
I thought we were
fuck,
gonna
well,
get
I gotta
shot
see
because
it,
I've
like,
seen people out
and
there.
like,
I was
so
like, fuck
I
that.
crawled closer. And I got about 20 yards from it. Well, the ripples that looked like were in the ground, I shit you not,
Yeah.
were bare trees. Bare trees just lined up almost like
Y'all
perfectly.
investigated?
No, and dude, I'm telling you, like, oh, dead honest. Oh God, this is what I seen. And like the bare trees, and then like when I laid out almost like to make it look like it was ripples.
Huh.
And then the brush and the fire, I got close. I only seen one side of the fire. I was too scared to go around this other side because I was going straight through the backyard pretty much.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. So but like it just looked like just regular brush on fire, like a tree like on fire, like just like on the ground and
Like a meteor just hitting the ground too. Like there's a hole in the
I don't know. And
trees.
like I didn't want to get too close to inspect. I should have because fucking who knows? You know what was on the other side of the what I was seeing. And fucking, we walked back to the path.
Could have found like a cool gun or something, like cool armor.
I don't know.
Remember that weird
Could have
alien
leveled
movie?
yourself up.
You remember that weird alien
It's
movie
almost like-
Cocoon with the swimming pool and shit?
It was just.
Oh yeah, if you ever find like an egg thing, don't look into it. Don't stick your face into it.
It was the craziest.
It's gonna jump
Dude,
on you.
I'm telling you, the craziest.
sounds
sight
wild,
ever.
yeah.
Face grabber.
And like,
I can't even believe you just told me that. That's wild, man.
even
Shit
that,
you can't explain
dude.
is
Even that, the
happening.
site like behind their yard, dude, it was crazy because it looked dead on us like a space, like a spacecraft, and then it was just bare trees. Like the bare trees are lined, like they're like around the fire, like back to back, and shit, like lined up and shit. And it just looked like the ground just like rippled up from the impact. And I don't know. It fucked with my mind so hard, dude. Like, but I mean, I feel like if an
It's
alien
fucking
would be
wild.
smart enough to, do that, on
Yeah,
a crash
right.
site to try to like throw you off, like make it look like it. Then you get up, you can just see some trees, and you're like, all right, don't expect any further. Like I don't know, but at the same time, I feel like they would have reported a fire in the backyard or something. Something would have went on with that. The people that live there. It's just,
Wow.
dude,
That's wild, man.
bro. That
I don't know what to
I'm
make
telling
of that,
you,
to be honest.
Look, it broke what I believed and realized we could accomplish so much more. Like it made my standards go so much higher. Now I can.
It is sad that we're
like-
always fighting with each other. We're always worrying about who owns what land.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
pretty.
I
It always
was-
comes down to land.
before I was-
Who owns what
I
land?
was caged with the questions of not like, but when I seen that,
You got the resources. I want the
when I
resources.
seen that, it broke the cage. Like I just realized how much more is like it's
Yeah.
real, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's just fucking. And Kane, you got that you like,
I
dude. That
saw
was
this,
that was a spacecraft. That wasn't no fucking regular human shit.
I've never
dude.
seen it. I'm not gonna lie or whatever.
It was compared
how
to,
that,
like-
how it
It's
looked.
like it powered
It was,
up. and
it was
just,
only
like,
there for like 2 seconds probably,
Yeah.
and it was like the most unexplainable shit you could really ever see.
Kane, like I said, Kane caught it like when it stopped.
And
it
I
started
don't-
powering
and
up.
I'm not
I seen
somebody
it just
that-
hover
I'm not
straight
somebody
above the
that,
tree
like-
line. Oh my god! But anyways,
I saw that shit.
Yeah, they say like it's like if why don't we try and talk to ants kind of thing. It's like that's the way they look at us because we're so stupid, pretty much.
Did you hear that?
Chernobyl's kind
Oh,
of
boy.
creepy, huh?
Oh, have you seen that show?
A giant city, just completely 50,000 people used to live there. And
Yeah.
relocated.
Did you see the show?
A whole city just abandoned. The water to one of the reactors is gonna like sink down and like get with all the shit from the
Yeah.
with the so they had to send these three suicide motherfuckers that work for the Russian government. They literally like scuba dived through like all these hallways and like the Russian facility underwater. But check this out, the water they were in was like completely contaminated and shit. And like it was all three of the guys died and shit. But like they turned off like
Yeah.
all these valves and
We
shit. It was a
weren't even
suicide
doing-
No,
mission.
they didn't die.
Oh yeah, they didn't. Yeah. Okay.
No,
All right. Well, yeah. All
They
right.
didn't
I've read a lot of shit that says that, and some shit that said
Some
they
people
didn't.
want to
die.
make it dramatic, and
Me
yeah.
and Kane never even did acid.
You know the
shrooms
story.
at
God
that
damn
time.
it! You caught me in my lot. Damn it!
Oh, you're fine.
Well, I've
Fuck
never
you,
done
Kevin.
acid at that time when we.
There was like the show that was on like Discovery Channel all the time where this dude would go and like film himself hanging out with grizzlies in the wild and shit. It was crazy. He had like
That is crazy.
He had like 4 seasons on TV.
Did you
My
see
dad
the
and
Alaskan,
everybody used to watch
what was it called?
The Bush
family?
people?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Bush
those are
people.
some redneck, like,
Yeah, they're
inbred.
inbred.
Fuck.
Yeah, what is it? What's it called?
Alaskan Bush people.
Yeah,
or
Alaskan
something.
Bush people. That shit's wild.
It's like they survive.
You see when they
on
get the
their
boat?
own.
Sounds
You see when they
weird.
get their boat and they're just like
Yeah,
up and down.
and then the boat fucked up or something.
Yeah, and they get this giant ass fucking boat for like a decent price, and it's like a fucking.
You
Like,
see where that one, like the vampire dude, made the like the
that dude's
sound
crazy.
system, the alarm
Yeah, he's like
system?
smart as shit, bro.
Yeah, and yeah, and it's just like a weird ass family that looks like they're inbred as hell, and they're just like just a group of one of them thinks he's a wolf, like he goes around the trees like on his forearms, you know, his feet, like you know that guy, Karen? The one that thinks he's like a dog or he's like you know.
I forget. I'm trying to think what they call him. Yeah, he's. The one that's cool or whatever is the one with glasses. He knows everybody's fucked up and he wants to get out of there. Yeah,
There's one that like knows.
Yeah, there's one. He's like the black sheep.
That's funny.
He's like the black sheep. He's like, fuck these motherfuckers. Yeah,
that's
the oldest
hilarious,
one.
actually.
And you got the one who thinks he's big and buff. Remember that one?
Yeah, the one that walks around like on his forearm.
Yeah. Oh shit. And then they got the dog one. He climbs trees and shit.
Yeah.
And then they got the one who's always lifting
That's so
shit.
weird.
He's
It's just
big,
And
but
then
he's
they got
not big.
this
And
one
then the
guy,
oldest
like,
one.
he has
And then the
long
fat one is
hair,
smart.
and he's pale as fuck, and he's got long hair, and he's got like a goatee. And
Yeah,
got
he's
trench
cool
coat.
though. He's like, fuck these
He's got trench coat, and he talks like a British accent, like type shit, like tries to. And he's just like he looks like a vampire straight up. Like, and he's got always wears like a top hat type shit. And he's just like this weirdest fucking out character. There's this weirdest group of siblings ever. And he's smart though. He's good with science. He rigged up like an alarm system to scare off bears using police sirens at a junkyard and motion sensors.
He's fucking smart. He creates all this. Like, this is a really good dude. Whoever's listening, whoever watches this podcast, if you're still watching The Walking Dead, you betrayed the real seasons, like the real show.
Whoa! You're just throwing that out there.
They fucked the show up.
Wow,
It's fucked up now.
Because I like The Walking Dead.
They fucked it up though. Like
You're one of those people.
It used to be so
Unpopular
good.
opinion.
It used to be so good.
I like it.
He's one of those guys.
No, really. No,
Yeah.
I actually am. What don't you like about it though? Like,
I
what?
stopped after
What'd you stop at?
after they killed Shane and just like everything. I was like,
Dang,
what the
you stopped
fuck?
way back there.
The emphasis of
alright.
stability is like what.
'Cause I'm digging
makes
it right
me
now.
Just, like,
No, I got
hate
to the.
it.
I got to the part where Carl died, and then I was just like,
Oh yeah,
I
wasn't
watched
fair to
every
them killing
episode
Carl
since
off.
I
Yeah,
got to the part where the Asian died, and then that's what I was.
Glenn,
that
yeah.
fucked me up, bro. Because like I was like, damn. I was watching that live. I was thinking it was a regular episode, but no, Glenn got his head bashed in.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, I've read the
I was just
comics
like,
actually,
no.
so
That's
And
the only
then
thing
I'm a
that,
big comic nerd.
Rick's supposed to get shot by an arrow and die of infection, but they haven't did that yet.
who? Rick? Nah, I don't know if he actually died. Nah, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't
In the
know.
comics, he
I'm
does.
literally at that part in the comics right now.
Okay.
Oh shit,
I bought
my
the
bad.
third. Yeah, I bought the third
shit.
compendium, so I don't know if he dies or not.
Have you guys seen Marvels versus Zombies? Literally, they created like comics.
I've
bro,
heard of
called-
it, but-
dude, you got to read that shit and look at that shit. Marvel
Yeah.
versus Zombies.
An hour and
All
none,
the
bro.
superhumans.
Pretty good, I think.
Imagine that all the superhumans like Marvels and shit, they start getting infected with like this zombie virus, and they're
Doesn't,
super.
like, is
they
Deadpool in
eat
it, or?
they eat every human on the planet, and then they try to like build a time like. They try to time travel to go eat more humans and shit.
Dang,
and there's a
that's
few
wild.
Marvels that are left, and they're like fighting these motherfuckers, bro. Spider-Man's dead or whatever, and he's like sketchy as
That's a
fuck.
wild concept.
Literally, dude, it's
A bug just
it's
landed on
like
me.
it's a comic though, so they're like, it's crazy, bro. It's so, but it's kind of interesting though. But
Yeah.
guess who's like the main dude? Iron Man, Tony Stark. He's like,
Is
the
he
main-
still alive or?
He gets eaten, bro. Like
Oh,
Fantastic
dang.
Four eats him when he tries to put on a suit. He's like in. He doesn't have a suit on or anything.
Gee, this sounds terrible.
Dude, it's fucked up, dude. But it's crazy. Like, dude, it's fucking crazy. You guys will like this shit. It's just kind of cool though. Like Marvels versus zombies.
Yeah.
Because it's like there are some Marvels that live and shit, and they're like fighting. Dude, it's crazy. Incredible Hulk, all of them are like dead. It's fucked up.
Dang.
Wolverine, all of them.
Oh, not
I
Wolverine.
know, I'm trying to think. Yeah, but Shield, they're still like up and running. That shit's crazy.
Logan was pretty good.
Oh, Logan's a great
Logan was
movie.
bad. That was violent at
great
the end
movie.
when he fought that motherfucker.
Where they?
The whole thing was violent. yeah.
Yeah, it
That
was.
was, like, that was the only time in Marvel, like in those
That
movies.
felt like it's such an un-Marvel movie.
You
Yeah,
gotta watch
dude,
Godzilla Goes to Hell.
They never done
I'm
that
trying to.
before.
I wanna see the new one.
Yeah, you watch.
What's up? Oh, what about
My
Logan
bad, I
though?
just had to
Sorry,
say
yeah.
No,
I'm going in, I'm like,
the X-Men movies, they never
PTSD.
done violence in that. Like, and then
Yeah,
Well, he got
he
stabbed when he
pulls
got
his
impaled
claws
on
out,
the
then he like
tree.
never
That's-
uses them in the
yeah.
old movies. Yeah,
that was
well,
the
he
like,
kind of
most
does,
violent
but
part was when you see the claws come out, pretty much.
oh, in the beginning, like chopped that guy's arm off. I was like, oh,
I know.
I was like, this is gonna be a dark movie.
Like,
I was like,
damn,
he's
I was
gonna
like-
be using them claws.
Shit just hit the fan.
That was like a different director.
Slice
That
that
was
guy's
like
arm
that.
off.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit.
Wolverine's never done that before. Oof,
I don't like
Jesus.
X-Men Origins as much, but it's still kind of good.
Yeah, it's got cool parts. I
Cool
guess.
parts. Like each
Yeah.
one of them has good scenes where like they all like compete with each other, which is epicness. And X-Men First Class is probably like one of the best.
I like in Deadpool 2 at the end when Deadpool walks up and like shoots old X-Men Origins Deadpool in the head. Did you ever see that? Or
Oh, it actually
it's
is.
pretty funny.
I didn't get to see.
He,
the
like,
whole
he gets
Deadpool
time
2
traveling
movie
with the
yet.
machine, he,
I've
like-
seen the majority of the movie. I watched it on this like.
He like goes
website.
back and shoots Ryan Reynolds pretty much every time he does like a bad movie.
I like when he builds a team and they all just get wiped out.
Oh, yeah.
That's how MacGruber.
Invisible Man with Brad Pitt.
Have you seen MacGruber
Or
when he
whatever the
builds
guy's
the
name
team
was?
in the beginning and then they all get blown up at the beginning too because he like
MacGruber?
has.
No, I haven't.
You gotta watch MacGruber. It's fucked up. But yeah, he like
That was
builds.
the most hilarious thing. They're all in there inspired, like X-Force. It was all
Oh, you did see
inspired, they
Deadpool
go,
2.
and they just all die except for the girl.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 4 had the action and shit. Remember when they
The
stabbed
first
Jet
two were
Li?
more like pure, you know.
Yeah, they were.
But like the fourth one was like
Mel
cool
Gibson's like,
'cause they're
you see?
all-
Did you hear
It
the
was
phone
still like it was
calls?
still the same actor, so you know, like
Did you guys hear Mel Gibson's phone calls to his wife, and that's what like ruined him?
Oh, really?
Mel Gibson rant 1, Mel Gibson rant 2, Mel Gibson rants. Here's one of them. This is Mel Gibson, motherfuckers.
Foreign bodies in there?
uh,
Correct, okay, good. So you're not lying to me about fake tits.
He's a fucking psychopath.
Yes, you just did. You said they weren't. You fucking lied to me before.
I didn't. I never said anything of a kind. You never asked me, I never told you. Or maybe you asked me, but I never lied about this.
He's about to go crazy.
I'm a lie, who cares? So, they look ridiculous. Get rid of them, why don't you? Anyway, you know.
That's
What
not
did you
none
notice
of your
that?
fucking
that is
business.
horrible.
It is. They look stupid. I'm just telling you. It's just an appraisal. Keep them
She
if you
just
want.
got
Look
sorry
stupid. See if I give
and
a
you
fuck.
told her that they look stupid.
You
Get
know,
rid
but
of
they're
it.
too big and they look stupid. They look like some Vegas bitch. They look like a Vegas whore. And you go
Dang.
around sashaying around in your tight clothes
That's what he said.
and stuff. I won't
It's
stand
tough.
for that.
He does say, I hope you
I
get
don't.
raped.
I don't walk around.
I don't want to be that.
I don't walk around in tight clothes.
He is
I stay at
horrible.
home for
You
most
go
of the
out
time.
in public and it's a fucking embarrassment.
She doesn't even know what to say.
You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Wow.
See, I know what else.
Provoked it. You are
Dang, yeah.
Have you guys seen Apocalypto about the Mayans? That movie, Mel Gibson.
I heard it's good.
You directed it. You guys gotta watch Apocalypto. That's the baddest movie you'll ever see.
Dang.
Mel
Sounds
Gibson
good.
directed
I
that
can't-
movie.
I can't look at Lethal Weapon the same anymore, can?
Yeah, bro. Now you see, yeah, he's
Like-
a piece of shit, bro. He's bad, bro. He's a psychopath. He's a goddamn motherfucking psychopath, bro. Like, there's like a
That's
lot of
horrible. I'm trying to think of
People
another,
talk about
another
it.
actor that they said
that
was
he's
horrible
complex.
To, horrible to work
I
with.
think he has schizophrenia, bro. Like
Oh.
I think he
he's
has multiple personality
He's
disorders.
bipolar, I believe.
Dude, he has so much shit. He's fucking like complex.
Can you
I'll say
Google
that.
it real quick, actually?
Oh, what he
Mel
is?
Gibson, like,
I think he's complex.
I guess mental disorders.
Oh man,
I'm like Jamie from Joe Rogan. Can you look it up,
Alright.
Jamie?
It's so sad.
That's
seeing,
right.
Oh my god.
It's so sad seeing the star of.
Jamie looked it up for me real quick.
It's so sad seeing the star of Back to the Future now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Michael J. Fox.
Michael J.
Parkinson,
Yeah, that Parkinson tore him up, man.
Yeah, true, that's a good movie.
That's
My
that
I like
is-
the first
it's
one.
My
heartbreaking.
favorite's the
I'm not too crazy
second
about
one, bro. The second one.
I'm not too crazy about the second and third.
Second
No, I
one-
feel you. First one's the best though. I agree.
Second one's cool where they go back in the West. Yeah, I like that.
Third one's when they get to the West. Second one is when he brings his girlfriend
To
or
the
some
future.
Yeah, the future.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
future's-
was fire,
yeah.
bro. I
I
love
like
it.
the
yeah.
future too. That
I like
was
the
awesome.
vibe to it.
Either way, the whole thing was awesome.
Remember when he's on the skateboard holding on to the back of the
Yeah.
car? That was awesome.
I hope they kind of remake those movies.
ever done
like, That'd be a good one to do. You know?
Yeah, a
My
little
friend
bit.
Marco and I tried to do it.
They
He
should-
like hit the brakes and like I went.
They
I
should-
was like, "Don't hit the brakes," and he's like, he just started giggling. I'm like, I see you.
How do you feel about that, Kevin? Back to the Future remake.
I don't know why. I wasn't too crazy about the second and third, to be honest. I was
I
good
feel like
with
they
just
could
one.
do a bad
So,
job, dude.
a remake.
It
I'm
says
like, why?
Mel
I don't
Gibson's
know anymore.
bipolar and he has alcohol abuse. So he's been Baker acting.
Oh dang. He's bipolar and he's I whole thing's.
I'm telling you, you guys ever seen Apocalypto? He didn't star in it, and the whole movie is not in English. It's all in subtitles or whatever, and it's about like the Mayans and shit. It's too fucking realistic. It's fucking crazy, bro. You guys gotta look up Marvels vs. Zombies. It's epic. Just imagine like your favorite Marvel's heroes fighting fucked up zombie Marvel characters. It's just epic. You're like, oh shit. And the zombies are like fucked up, bro. It's like crazy. They literally like ate the whole planet, and they're trying to go back in time to eat.
That's like what's crazy about it. Yeah, they want to go back in time just so they can eat more
trying
people.
To do that. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
And they can too because they're the Avengers or whatever.
And it's crazy. There's all these random like Marvel characters that you never would have thought that are like the only ones left or whatever. And there's so many. Yeah, literally like this is what's scary. Like 80% of all the Marvel characters are zombies. So there's only like 20% left. So there's only like just a random ass,
like a couple.
Just random ass ones you never even would have thought of.
Like who?
I'm trying to think. I don't know a lot about Marvels, but like there's a lot of random ass characters. Yeah, this one. Fuck. Damn it. I know like the
Which one? What's his moves?
Marvels versus Marvels versus Zombies.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Was it animated?
It's a comic book series, but if you go on YouTube, they have like every like volume that came out or whatever, and like somebody's reading it to you, and it's all like epic and shit. It's fucked up. Like,
yeah.
Bro, I used to
they'll show the photos
the Naruto manga.
for each clip.
Naruto manga was awesome. I imagine you're not into it then.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy into anime, to be honest.
Justin is like, dude, when I had Justin here, Justin like literally would not talk about any American film studios, nothing but all this anime and Japanese like film studios and all this, and just Kevin's like, yeah, and I was like, I don't fucking know that shit.
Justin watches some weird.
I know,
shit.
dude.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Justin,
he was like, have you seen this one? It was like a weird like
motherfucker.
clown on a train, and the clown was like fighting all these people,
dude.
and I was like, what is happening right now,
I know,
man?
like, shit
But it was still like a horror movie somehow, and I was like, what the
That's
what's
what I
happening?
do. I would call out all the bullshit in every scene like he showed me, and like he would just like he would like be like, well, I like it, you know.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, well, I mean, fair enough, man. All right, I'm in school. That's cool. I'm not judging. I just don't understand it, I guess. But hey, that's cool if you dig it.
Yeah, he watches this.
I'd still watch it though.
He watches this animated movie like director that like makes a lot of films, and it's got like a whole
Is it the
series.
Spirited Away guy?
Yeah, and he watches those movies. Those movies are just weird as shit.
Yeah, I know.
But they're good though. They're really good.
Oh, Boogie Nights, Corey, you gotta watch Boogie Nights. That's
Boogie Nights is the best Mark
Quentin
Wahlberg
Tarantino,
movie.
the dude who made Pulp Fiction and the dude who made Django Unchained. You know how fucked up those movies are. He loves this movie. This is like in his top 10 pound for pound favorite movies.
It's one of my
Boogie
favorites
Nights
too.
It's his movie about like it's like in the 70s and porn and shit's all crazy, and Mark Wahlberg's a star and he's playing this like porn star, and it's just like his epic downfall and the like coke and like people getting murdered and shit. Just fucking.
I think I might have
crazy.
seen a scene of it or
It's
something.
fucked up at the end of the movie.
That sounds kind of familiar.
The movie's so dark, cows.
That was really good.
Excuse me.
Trying to think. All right, there's so many goddamn movies. I can't believe you said Dog Soldiers. Like, what the fuck? Nobody knows that movie, dude. How are you in my head like that, bro? Because that's like I watched the movie 10 years ago, bro. Like that's how long I've been watching that movie, and I've
That
watched
was a good movie. I saw the movie a long time ago too.
I watch it like probably two times a year.
Back in the day,
two times a year when I'm laying down about to pass out, I'll watch the Dog Soldiers.
That's a good movie.
That movie, you probably like that movie too.
My brother and I,
It's, like,
we still
weird.
to this day like we're
It's like
like
a werewolf movie. But
best
it's
house
it's-
explosion ever at the end.
Dude, it
When
was
the
cool.
house explodes,
The
it's
werewolves
like
look
a
realistic.
best.
They look fucking like.
It looks so cool.
I'm trying to think of like, there's so many. I like war movies. You guys like Wind Talkers with Nicolas Cage?
That's a good one, yeah. He doesn't aim the gun.
I know that movie's too crazy. He just shoots and like.
He always
motherfuckers
hips it.
fall.
He was sprays
Everybody
everywhere.
falls. Yeah.
You know, I love Treasure.
He
Like,
never
alright,
aims
the
it.
library.
But other than that, it's a good
Librarian.
movie.
Oh,
Have you seen that? The
with
Librarian.
the Casper
It's like
Van Dien in
It's like
it?
the off version of Indiana Jones.
I remember that they had 3 of those movies
Yeah.
that always be on TV.
You know they made a series too.
Always used to be on TV.
The Librarians
the
is like-
three
those
main
three
movies
Yeah,
that-
those were pretty good too. Those were really good actually. That's why the TV series was based off of. The TV series like was pretty cool also. But yeah, I was talking about the movies. Yeah,
It was like an
originally.
Indiana. Dude, I remember like just always seeing.
It was like an off-base Indiana Jones, like a
fucking
second
wild.
version, you know, like, and it was pretty good, dude. Like, let's check him out. Good
Yeah.
actor.
Trying to think of like. Did you guys ever watch The Gray? Liam Neeson. That movie.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I seen it. scenes, but it just looked too negative. Like,
Not good.
I didn't want to watch
It
it.
is dark.
yeah.
Everybody dies, man. It was dark.
Yeah, it was pretty dark.
Everybody gives up.
Oh, that guy
kinda.
drowns at the end. That was terrible.
Everybody like gives
His
up.
foot gets
kinda.
stuck in a little river, and he's like 1 foot away from being able to breathe, and he just can't reach it because his foot's stuck.
I
And
think
he
you guys are
drowns,
like
and
that.
it's horrible.
It's fucking like
You guys are like
yes,
the
he's so
Edge.
close. He's so. Oh, what? He's drowning.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
hate that
terrible.
scene.
he died. What?
You
That's
guys
how he
dies.
are really like.
They
Like,
couldn't
it's
get-
like right there.
He couldn't get him out. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Fuck that.
You guys are like
bad
this
way to
movie.
go.
This movie's realistic because they use like a real.
That's the
grizzly.
type of shit that makes me scared of nature.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
The
It's like I'd love to go camping, but if what happens if I get stuck in like you know?
people say monsters don't.
snowstorm,
I'm just
exist.
trying to cross the little
People
river.
People say
Yeah.
monsters don't exist. Look at a grizzly. That's just like a giant
That is a
creature
big-
moving
yeah.
around the woods
Have you
like
seen
a
the
But
hairy
even
beast.
us
Have you seen the
Floridians,
movie
we
with the
got
grizzly bear.
alligators.
Revenant. The
No,
Revenant.
it was like it might have been where they're in the forest. Like it was
And
a
a mall's
couple
bleeding
that
out.
goes camping.
Oh,
like,
I've seen that. The
Yeah.
black bear and it kills the
And it kills
husband.
the
And
man.
she's in the
Yeah.
tent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That movie. I looked up that scene. I was like, bear attack movie scene.
Oh,
I get
oh,
bored,
that
bro. I
was
look
real.
up.
Real.
I look up crazy shit.
I thought you said it was real.
That movie was based on a true story.
That
actually.
was fucked up.
Oh, it was a true story.
This
Okay.
movie that would there was a bear attack. Like her husband gets killed. Like
Too
in her
realistic.
tent.
That was too
Ooh.
realistic too.
And she
Oof.
ends up escaping, but she gets like pretty much like shacked down by like the bear like a lot. Like she's like sleeping in a tree, like type shit. Like, and it was pretty crazy, dude.
I want you guys to watch The
Yeah.
Edge
It's
because
scary.
it has Anthony Hopkins in it, and it's about like their plane crashes out in the Alaska wilderness or like some crazy wilderness,
You know movies I hate?
and a grizzly stalks them, and
Like-
it's realistic. It's like a real grizzly.
Ocean
Dang.
movies. Like,
Oh, you need to watch
Ocean
The Brief.
movies?
Have you guys
yeah,
seen The
like
Brief?
movies like where they're in the
No.
middle of the oceans.
Oh.
You know, like
You
You
guys
like
need to watch-
stranded?
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Like where they're just like
Oh,
like
you guys
where the
gotta
ship
watch
goes
The
down.
Brief.
I hate movies like that. It's just
You don't
like,
like Castaway?
no,
Oh,
Castaway. Yeah,
Castaway's
that was
a good one.
different.
It's
They're
a
on
good
an
one.
island, you know, like. But
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about like where the movie's
gave it his
based
all
in the
in that
ocean.
movie.
Like,
Oh,
all the
it's like
time.
nothing
Tom Hanks
happens.
gave it his
Like
all.
no, where it's just because you know it's like certain death, like just like in the ocean. It's so scary, like fucking like all the sharks and just like
Or The Life of Pi,
Bad
that was
Dog.
really good.
Bro,
that was a good movie.
Bro.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
That was
At the
a really
end,
good movie,
they you remember how
Him and the tiger.
and I found out,
Yeah.
that
I
dude
made a little
actually-
edit on my
that was dark. It was
personal
all in his
YouTube
head.
channel.
The tiger
If anybody
didn't
check
exist
that
or
out.
some shit.
But
Yeah.
Life of Pi is featured in it.
you know, find it. Get lucky.
Yeah.
Favorite scene in Apocalypse Now.
When they land, with the guy with the cowboy hat on, Captain Kilmore.
He's a famous
something like
actor.
that.
I forget
Yeah,
his
yeah.
name. Damn.
But when they land, all he's concerned about is like
Surfing.
surfing. Yeah.
it's crazy.
and,
That you'd love that movie because they're in Vietnam and he wants to surf and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And they literally go attack that one area.
They're still
just to
getting
go
blown
surf.
up and stuff, and he's like, he doesn't care about any of this. He's just annoyed with it, pretty much. But I love that one shot though,
You like
where
Platoon? Oh, my bad.
oh, I was gonna say like there's a shot where it's just him holding the gun, and then he's trying to talk to Lance, and Lance is like keeping his head down and scared.
And these are all movies that like I still watch today that I love. And then I found out like the style of movies I like. You know what I mean? I don't really
Okay,
like.
what kind of style you like?
I don't really. You know that new Pokemon movie? Like,
Yeah,
Just stuff like that or
just
whatever.
fun kind of stuff. Or?
Like I'm not really into like that type of like fantasy and like CGI and like you know what I mean. I like real movies. You know what I mean. Like Quentin Tarantino, I like his style too. But Martin Scorsese style.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of other motherfuckers too out there. I need to start like looking up like directors and stuff. I don't know. I like No Country for Old Men, like Josh Brolin. Those type of movies, like super realistic. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of like dialogue, like a lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
But like super good cinematography.
A lot of good build up and a good
Yes,
payoff.
yes,
a good payoff is
cinemat-
what's
Yes.
because a lot of movies where it's like
And I
it
appreciate-
drags on and then
and
it's not worth it in the end.
I've kind of got to where I just appreciate like I just appreciate movies and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah.
some movies I expect a lot, like you know what I mean, when there's like a lot of build up for them. But like kind of just like the 80s, 70s movies, 90s movies, I appreciate all of them. Like you gotta admit, earlier we were talking about Point Break, we stopped talking about it, but bro, Patrick motherfucking Swayze, he's a legend, bro. All the motherfuckers.
That
are
was
legends.
I do like that movie. Well, from what
Remember
I've
when
seen.
Keanu
I haven't
Reeves
seen it all
jumped-
the way. I can't see.
Remember when Keanu Reeves jumps out of the plane without a parachute?
No, I was about to say I haven't seen it all the way, so
Dude, there's
call
this-
me out on that.
Dude, it's like the most epic scene in movie history, bro. You ever seen Roadhouse? Those are all kind of cheesy.
No, I haven't seen Roadhouse.
That's cheesy.
I saw like
it's a cheesy.
I think I saw
movie.
like one fight scene or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Right.
kind of cheesy as fuck, but it's like
pretty
kind of
cheesy,
epic though. Trying to think of some other movies. Damn, did you see that? There's a Quentin Tarantino movie, but like it wasn't him. It was him helping out somebody or whatever, and it's with Tom Hardy. Have you seen that movie called Legend?
Legends. That sounds.
Let's see that movie, Kevin.
That sounds familiar.
Alright, I'm about to show you that. I gotta show you. Legends is fucking badass.
Is that the one where he's the twins?
Hell yeah. That was a badass movie. It's literally Tom Hardy playing two people. I don't know how the fuck they did it. But you know on Inglourious Basterds where they introduced Hugo Stiglitz and that crazy ass music starts like... Remember on Inglourious Basterds when Samuel L. Jackson starts narrating who like Hugo Stiglitz
Yeah,
was? They made it all
Samuel L.
epic.
Jackson
They
just
had
come out of nowhere.
they had that music, bro, and like the legend, bro. Like it's fucking crazy.
Shaun of the
Just
Dead's a
saying,
good one, yeah.
Hot Fuzz is the best.
Yeah,
This
true.
dude is dark, bro. This is crazy as fuck, bro. He moves to like that little town. He's a new constable or whatever.
He's so serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and everybody, but it's like a dark, and they're killing everybody that's like a bad influence in the town and making it look
There's
bad.
2 people from Game of Thrones in that movie.
Game of Thrones.
I didn't realize
that.
that. The Hound and Mulder Frey. I'm just nerd for Game of Thrones, but I don't care.
What'd you think
They're
of
both in the Hot Fuzz, though. Not the Hot
Fuzz
Fuzz.
is so
but...
fucking awesome. But I want to watch that. I probably might watch that movie tonight. I might look
Hey,
it up.
really?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. Those are movies I like. Like, it's dark, bro. But
I'm 1000% gonna hit McDonald's on my way home, and then I don't know what I'm gonna watch when I get
You
home.
fat motherfucker. Go.
Treat yourself.
You seen Platoon?
Oh yeah, Platoon's one of my favorites.
I appreciate that. Remember at the end
Oh, I love it.
when he kills Barnes? He's literally.
That's why I always give Charlie
crazy.
Sheen some like whenever people say anything about it, I'm like,
Platoon,
yo,
yeah.
you gotta give him because Platoon.
That's what I'm saying. He has A's now and all that crazy. It's fucked up. But like Platoon, bro, that was a good movie. It wasn't like he didn't talk a lot. Like he talked a lot, but it wasn't like.
It's kind of like
genuine.
because Martin Sheen was told that his character in Apocalypse Now is supposed to be like a witness of everything it's supposed it's happened. Like he doesn't say much either in
Yeah,
Apocalypse
okay, I
Now.
like that. I like
So
that.
they said that.
His
So
dad got on the role in that movie. We know.
yeah, so I feel like Charlie Sheen was kind of the same way in Platoon. He was kind of just a witness of. And he was younger too, more innocent.
God, Apocalypse Now Redux is so fucking good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm lucky because the first time I ever saw Apocalypse Now, I didn't know the difference
Watched the
between the
Redux.
two.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and I
God.
got lucky and I watched the Redux. I watched a really long version.
It's
so
like
every
an
time
extra
after,
40 minutes. To 30
yeah, every
minutes.
time after that I watched it, it was always so much shorter, and I was like, wait, I thought there were more things like that.
It's one of those
Yeah.
movies you don't want it to ever end. Like when you're really in the zone watching it, not tired or anything, you're trying to finish.
I
the
was
movie,
just
you
like,
don't ever want it to end.
Oh man, are they ever gonna get to this guy? Like
Yeah, well,
this Colonel Kurtz guy. I
he's
was
always
like,
talking about him. I like how he was talking about. Remember when he read
it's
that?
Marlon Brando.
I like when that was scary.
That's so great.
I like when he read that part or whatever where he's like airborne. That crazy son of a bitch. Or no, remember when he's reading the file and he read that part where it said that he passed like the special forces course,
Mhm.
and he's like, damn, and he's special forces too, so he's like, damn, that nearly killed me, and this crazy son of a bitch did it older than me. Like, what the fuck? That's when that was crazy. I don't know. They just
They built him up. They built him up so much.
Yeah, it was so fucking
That's
awesome.
what's good about
Remember
it.
Harrison Ford at the beginning of it? We want extreme prejudice. Eliminate with extreme prejudice. That was great. Remember at the beginning?
He did.
When he's in his room,
took a machete
dude,
to him.
I love that part, bro. I still remember that scene when he's like, I'm sitting in this room getting weaker while Charlie, no, he doesn't say Charlie, while they sit out there in the woods getting stronger, talking about like the Viet Cong.
Oh,
that
right.
was real. Like he's sitting in that room getting weaker, like they're out there in the woods, like getting stronger. That's some real shit. Like they're in the woods getting stronger. That's scary.
Well, that's sad. That's just that, that mindset those people were set in.
That was crazy. That movie's so fucking awesome. The intro is like the best intro. The intro is the best intro to any movie I've ever seen. Just like Vietnam, you see the jungle and that.
Kind of slow.
Band of Brothers was awesome though. Honestly, the
great,
intro to Band of Brothers is the only reason I watched. Like I loved it because of World War II and I love that type of shit. I love history.
Yeah.
But the intro to Band of Brothers is like that'll stay with you forever.
You'll
remember watching that show for the rest of your life.
I started watching Vietnam in HD. It's a documentary show.
You might not believe me, but I've watched all of World War II in color and I watched Vietnam in HD. I watched.
Oh yeah, those was really good.
I like the Vietnam in HD was very well like.
Narrated and it's very well edited.
The clips they use. Sometimes it gets
the clips really matched up with what they were saying. It was kind of like you felt like you were watching.
They get drawn out though, and it gets annoying, but it's awesome. Like I watched like the whole thing, but I like what they did though. They really touched home and made you like understand. They made you understand.
Dexter, I just realized that the guy who plays Dexter, he's narrating Vietnam in HD. Or he narrates it, I mean. So I think it's only a couple seasons or something like that. I don't know, but
it's crazy, bro. I've been watching a lot of these foreign shows and these foreign movies, Kevin. All right, you got to check this out. There's this one show called Generation Kill. Have you seen that movie? Or
I've heard of that. Sounds familiar.
Generation Kill and there's Generation War. Generation Kill it's like a foreign movie, and it's about like, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's crazy. It's a war movie and shit like that, but it's a show and it's like a series. There's like 8 episodes or some shit. It's pretty cool. But that one's not as good as Generation War. Generation War takes place in World War II, and it's about like, I don't know, it's just filmed very well, bro. There's good scenes. It's not like the whole show is good as a whole, but there's certain scenes that like, it was fucking epic. We got to do another podcast again, just me and you, just like machine gun movies.
All right, everybody.
Oh, well,
that's all right.
This
is our movie talk and everything.
This is just like take 1.
Yeah.
2 hours.
We'll be doing this.
You're gonna edit it and find good shit throughout it.
I'm probably gonna edit out a lot.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bad shit in there.
Not just bad, but not too many bad things. But